live.
Haha, Ryobi, you're foolish.
Haha, right?
Sorry, I don't know how money works.
You should be.
In this episode,
Wait, what were you about to say? What were you about to dunk on me for?
I don't know.
this is the
was
most
about
sloppy
gold.
start we've ever done.
Not knowing that the U.S. dollar is not backed by gold
Oh, yeah.
Anymore. I'm
Anymore.
sorry, you should be happy I knew it was backed by gold at one point. Like,
Yeah,
that was
that's
a thing
true.
that happened. All right, George, say it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know. We're here.
Episode 23.
Yeah, episode 23. We're live. It is what
Woohoo!
it is. We're almost at a quarter century.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Crazy.
Actually, I feel like the tens are more bigger.
Episode
milestones.
23, year 2023.
Ooh.
Year of LeBron.
Coming together.
Wow. This was unplanned,
himself.
too.
Yeah, it wasn't just like us, like the switch to every week
Wait,
from
so-
bi-weekly and then strategic absences. It was all to have.
We're not allowed to do another episode until 2024, so we better get
God.
all of our jokes.
No, until 2024, all the episodes will be 23 point.
Oh, part 1, part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode
Genius.
23.1, episode 23.
Either that, or
0.11.
we could do them so frequently that we're already at 124 by 2024.
Huh?
That's
Huh.
that's another play.
What sort of
How
release
many-
schedule we have to have?
Not that much
Twice
because
a week?
there's like what 500 something days until the end of 2024, so we just have to beat that. So like
I was just thinking like 52 weeks. I think like twice a week might get us there.
no, I think 52 weeks, but it's almost 2 years because we don't have to do it before right now. We just have to do it before the end of 2024.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
Yeah.
True.
So it probably 500
We might, yeah.
days.
We might
divided
get
by,
it. We might do it.
Yeah,
Except we won't, because
Yeah. I think we need an episode roughly every 5 days, which is
yeah.
still an accelerated schedule.
Yeah.
Since we've moved to weekly, what's the longest streak we've had without interruption?
Two.
Yeah, probably
It's
2.
been more than 2.
No, I think we did 3 in a row at least.
We've done 3 in a row.
Yeah, I would
That'd
guess.
be way funnier if it was only 2.
It would be, but I want to give us some credit.
Yeah, we
I
deserve
know.
that credit. We deserve that
I
extra
know.
credit.
We earned that credit.
Yeah. Give us extra credit.
Yeah, who's grading this again?
Miss Darcy.
Oh no. Well, we're screwed. She hated us.
I was
We're doomed.
lucky for you. I was a model student, or should I say, lucky for me, I was a model student.
Oh yeah. Unlucky for you, we both weren't.
Yeah.
Then I'll look better by comparison.
I feel like
yeah.
you can if you watch this podcast and you're like, 2 of these people were not model students, one of these people was. I don't know, you'd probably get like 30 minutes into any episode and be like, okay, I know.
Yeah.
It's not even like a
I can tell which one of these
smartness
people
thing.
graduated college.
It's not even a smartness thing. It's like it's just an attitude thing.
Yeah.
You guys just come across as troublemakers.
Oh yeah.
Like if I had to teach, if I
That's
sat down like to
wild me
teach
that
a
I come
class,
across as a troublemaker, but
when you talk, you do.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I don't know.
I love causing mischief.
You do. It's one of your most endearing traits.
Hey, after this
Yeah.
year, one more of us will have graduated. Well, technically, I have graduated college with an associate's.
Yeah, give yourself credit, bud.
But yeah, with a bachelor's this year, hopefully.
Uh-huh.
You know, one of my cousins told me, it's like, actually, no, he might have been quoting a movie. No, I'm not going to credit that to him, but it was basically just stay as long as you can. As long as someone else pays for it, stay as long as you can in college.
But yeah,
Just postpone becoming an adult with adult responsibilities.
yeah. Well, I'm not planning on having kids, so I feel like that cuts out like a lot of the responsibilities of being an adult.
Uh-huh.
'Cause I don't have to, like,
yeah,
I won't be responsible for a small human being. You know what I mean?
and you're already responsible for dogs. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough on my
This is-
plate.
Yeah.
George has got it figured out, I think.
Yeah,
Got his sitch figured out.
yeah.
You know
Yeah.
who doesn't have their sitch figured out? Wizards of the goddamn Coast.
Oh yeah, perfect transition, seamless.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm the model student.
I love that the only statement I've heard from them as like a backpedal is like, no, you're misunderstanding us. Oh, it was just a like it was
Prank.
just a suggestion. Yeah, it was just
Yeah,
a
it was a
prank.
draft. It was a rough draft. It
It was a
wasn't
rough
released yet.
draft.
Mm.
I don't know. It was just like corporate covering their ass kind of deal. It's
Oh
just
yeah,
it's not even
100%.
like they haven't done anything yet. They've just been talking about it and like I guess I
Did
don't
it get
even know if it was like
leaked?
I don't it might have gotten leaked originally and then they've decided to be like more transparent about it. They're trying
Mm-hmm.
to basically they're not I saw something that like they're trying to move towards a lot of like games these days are like make money on like a subscription service like or
Uh-huh.
like microtransactions like a lot of stuff is even especially video games now are like whatever like free to play and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
D&D is like and a lot of tabletop RPGs like they're technically not free to you can pay for like the source
Uh-huh.
material and then like the content that they publish, like the written adventures and whatnot. And
Mm-hmm.
then if you want to get into like the physical aspects of it, like the merchandise, you can get like the little minis. But like at its
Yeah.
core, tabletop games have always been like the ultimate free to play game. You need dice, a pen, dice, maybe, and then like pens and paper, also maybe. It's
Yeah.
literally
Uh-huh.
like you're literally playing make believe. And if you're trying to like suddenly super commercialize like the ultimate make believe hobby, you gotta know that's like people are gonna. I'm not even calling it a bad idea. You gotta know how people will react to that.
I feel
Yeah.
like
I think
there's
it's a
so
bad
many
idea.
alternatives too, like Pathfinder and all those other games that I don't know of and hear of once. And like Call of Cthulhu is another one, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, like there are so many alternatives that I feel like if you try to commercialize too hard, then people are just
exactly.
gonna go to the other tabletops.
Jump ship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
absolutely.
I
I
don't
think
know. Go for it.
yeah. I don't know, were they talking about also like demanding royalties for like
Yeah, for stuff like
um
Critical Role. I can't remember the
yeah,
number. It's something like 25% over the first million or something. I
yeah,
can't
that's
remember.
wild.
I can't remember what it is. It's like 25%
Mhm.
of after you reach a certain amount of royalties. That way they're not taken away from like, like tiny channels that are pulling in like 1,000 a year or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, the core thing, the core like, which the main issue of argument is called the OGL or the Open Game License, and that's
Mhm.
what's like in danger of being changed. Like whatever the one point like that as it states from what I little I remember from like the Reddit conversations, whereas people have and have historically published their own content with like using like the D&D system and like been allowed to do that and like make money off of it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Um what they're trying to do now involves a lot of like basically tightening down on that, taking a portion of like what first off what's allowed. Their justification was loosely like it on paper it's like oh we don't want to make sure there's no like hateful content being published. It's not even
Uh-huh.
in their name but like in their system sort of
Yeah.
affiliated.
Yeah, yeah.
But they have the whole point of contention was they have the sole right to determine what is and is not allowed or hateful content. It's like
Mhm.
if they say it's bad, that's it. There's no arbitration or anything. They are the end all be all of
Mhm.
what they will and will not
Mhm.
allow.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be
Not
interesting
a
to see
good
how it
move.
develops. Yeah, I don't think it's a great move, but at the same time,
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not even out yet, and people are
Yeah.
this mad.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like I don't know.
I saw something where like this could just be like the internet spreading bullshit.
Could be.
But they they recently brought on a lady who was kind of like the head of this or like pushed this something about like how like D&D is really under monetized.
Mhm.
She said something like that, and like there's like a list of her like past jobs, and she was working for fucking Philip Morris for 14 years
Oh wow.
and Amazon for 14 years,
Yeah.
like Microsoft for 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, not exactly the I don't know, nice guys club.
Bit of a
Yeah.
different, bit of a different product there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and definitely a different audience.
For sure.
So, oh my gosh, yeah, I think it's gonna get worse before it gets better. I don't think they're done. They've already like backpedaled a little bit and being
Uh-huh.
like, oh, it's like they've like I was saying before, oh, it's like a draft. It's like we're listening to like what you guys are saying, and we're blah 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 blah. But at the end of the
Sure.
day, they still haven't like given up. They haven't yet given up on the idea of the open game license like 1.0 that stated that it will not be changed. What they're starting their first step right now is trying to flip that. So say, oh, do like an OGL 2.0 that says 1.0 can be changed or something like that. And then
Yeah,
after
yeah.
that, they don't really need permission from anybody to do what they want.
Yeah. But
So yeah, just keep an eye on that.
they go too
Um,
if they go too hard in
Keep
the
an eye on
direction
that.
of
Start playing Pathfinder instead.
yeah, start playing Pathfinder. Look
Yeah.
into Pathfinder. I've been doing that. It's I don't know how I learned D&D.
Did they own
But-
the old systems too? Like, do they own 4 or 3.5 or whatever? Or do they
Yeah,
just own
Wizards.
5?
Yeah, Wizards have published it all.
Oh, they published it all? I thought they bought it
As
from
far as I
someone.
know.
I thought
I
they
don't
bought it
actually-
from
I
I could be
someone.
wrong. Maybe they
know.
did.
Yeah, I thought it was
They
created.
probably have the rights to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I don't know if they bought back
don't
rights
know
or if they
exactly when
just
that
bought
happened.
rights for the ones that they have published or whatever.
I also don't quite know the whole relationship between. I know Hasbro owns Wizards of the Coast. I don't know if that was always the case or how long that's been the case.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Hasbro's the parent.
Yeah. So I guess we'll keep watching us to get updates.
Yeah, because we
We'll
clearly
keep you
have the most
posted.
information on this topic.
Yeah, we'll
Like a
keep you
week late.
posted. Yeah, a week after anyone's talking about it. No.
Mhm. Well, no, they're still talking about it, but it's definitely not
Yeah,
fresh
it's-
off the press.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm digging newspapers out of the garbage here.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Do we want to move on?
Yeah, we got some spicy segments.
All right, let's get into some segments. Some segmentes.
Some Seggies.
I don't
Mhm.
believe that's Spanish.
It isn't. It's Georgish.
Georgia.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's kind of like Spanish, but bad.
Yeah. It's
more romantic.
more
Yeah,
racist.
more romantic.
More offensive. Oh.
Yeah, we already said that. More romantic.
Oh, okay, yeah. Those are synonyms for sure.
Yeah.
To some people, probably.
Okay. We are playing the second edition. I mean, it's in the title, so it's not a huge surprise.
We're playing the second edition of Pathfinder.
Which are there more of? Last time, if you remember, we did a sort of like you both guess at the same time, which we're still doing, but we did verbal guesses, so you guys could like, if someone was winning, they could just copy the other person's guess.
RJ.
And to avoid that, did we pick who's top and bottom?
Don't
Or
hate
did
the
you guys-
player, hate the
I'm on the bottom.
game.
I'm on the
Okay.
bottom. No,
Okay.
I'll hate you, RJ.
Okay.
I've made my choice.
So they'll write their answers, and then I'll zoom out so we can all see their answers after they say they're done. Let's just get into it. It's pretty straightforward. Okay. So, first question. Are there more active websites or people in Bangladesh? Write your answers down.
Active websites. Can you define an active website?
No. I just looked it up and there are like a certain amount of websites, the vast majority of which are not active anymore.
Inactive. Yeah.
And this is the number of active websites.
People in Bangladesh.
I'm actually gonna
Oh God.
I'm gonna fact check this just to make sure I didn't copy the wrong number. Wait. Oh no, okay. I was just thinking. Okay. I'm bad at numbers. I was confusing billions with millions for both of them, and then I realized I was like, oh no.
I don't think there's a billion people.
Yeah, exactly.
In
That's
Bangladesh,
why I
yeah.
mixed. That's why I mixed it up, and then I'm like, oh no, that's clearly not supposed to be in the billions. That's in the millions, and I'm like, oh, that's true of websites too. So
All right.
this I checked and I was right, so we're all good. Does everyone have their answers?
I do.
Okay.
Yes.
My answer. Wait, I guess it's
Wow.
stupid. I'm just stupid. Okay, keep going.
You are both wrong. There are more active websites than people in Bangladesh.
Ah.
What are the numbers?
There are 200
Close.
million active websites, and there are 169 million Bangladeshis.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's
Yeah, that's
decently.
pretty
That's
close.
decently comparable.
Yeah,
Would you say? Fat?
I was
No, it's
thinking-
nice.
Yeah. I was.
You idiot.
It's a crazy amount of websites, though. I mean, a lot of them are probably
Yeah.
just like completely automated or almost entirely automated, you know? It's
Yeah.
still
I was
like
thinking because
crazy.
so many. You know what? It kind of makes sense because like how many restaurants have their own website?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was thinking more like how many websites exist that people actually visit.
Yeah, that's true. How many
Yeah.
websites are
But that
actually
might not
just-
be.
How many businesses have a website that's not a website and it's just a Facebook page?
And it doesn't actually. Yeah. It doesn't
Too
actually
fucking many. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
There should be more active websites.
Yeah.
Exist. Yeah, everybody needs to use like I don't know, one of those website builders that I will not name because they're not sponsoring us.
Yeah.
And I also
We'll
I don't
name
know
you if
any.
you start sponsoring us. Give us money and we'll name you.
Yeah, Google domain and Squarespace. We'll name
Shit.
you once you give us that
Oh.
cash.
No, I don't think either. That's what either of those do.
Okay. Well then, let's move on. Are there more neurons in the brain or dollars in Russia's defense budget in US dollars? Not like rubles or whatever. And let me know when you're done.
All right. RJ, what made you guess people last time? Because I was initially going to do the other one, and then I'm like, nah, I'm gonna game the system. I'm gonna I'm going to pick the one that wasn't my initial guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Just because
honestly, to be honest-
it feels like so many like stuff like
This is
there's so
active
many
websites
sites
got
that
me.
are just like on
Mm.
yeah. There's so many it's just like there's so many websites that are just like or people get around having a website by just having a Facebook page and like things like
Yeah,
that.
so,
But
like,
I'm like
Instead of having a website, they just
Yeah.
they just have it hosted by something else.
Yeah. That makes sense.
and like it I don't know. It feels like the
But
internet
think about like
has shrunk
wedding.
in the last like 5 years.
Think about wedding websites
to 10
too.
years.
I mean, like every couple
Yeah.
that get not every couple, but most couples that get married nowadays create their own website.
Oh yeah, aren't they not hosted by like?
I feel like they're not. Those aren't active after. Those aren't kept active though. After a
Yeah, I
while.
guess that's
true.
true. But like if you just never shut them off, or maybe some people like to keep them active, you know, as like a keepsake type of thing, like memento. I don't know what people do.
Maybe you can like save a copy of it, but
Yeah.
I don't
That'd
really know
probably
how
be smarter than
websites
host.
work.
Yeah, because there is some cost and maintenance in hosting it, right?
Yeah,
Like you can't just
like-
host it for free.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
can you
know.
like can you download a website?
Can you download a
Just
Can you
just
download a
keep
car?
it? Yes, you can.
Oh, okay.
That's known. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, would
Yeah.
you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah, me
I-
too.
cars are
I
expensive.
plead the fifth.
Yeah.
Nice try,
Nice try, pirates.
FBI.
All right. Neurons in the brain, Russia defense budget. Are we ready?
Oh, when I didn't do a drawing. Yeah.
All right. You are both correct. There are 86
Yeah.
billion neurons in the brain, and there are $66 billion in Russia's defense budget. So about
Never
20...
bet against biology,
Yeah.
except when it's islands.
Yeah.
I would have picked like I was like I don't know. There's a
You're a
shitload of
decent
neurons, but like I feel like you would have to hit like I don't know, trillions before I would safely say you have more neurons. I'm pretty sure the US is the only one who spends trillions on their defense.
No, not
I'm sorry, what
quite.
were the
Well, I
numbers
mean,
again?
over a decade we do, but I think it's like
Yeah.
between 6 and 700 billion a year. I think.
Oh, really?
Don't quote me on that, but I think
Huh.
that's true.
That sounds right. What were the numbers?
Oh,
assume it's
86 billion neurons in the brain and $66 billion in the budget.
Oh, wow.
nice. These are once again. I mean, I guess that's the point. Is that they're reasonably close.
Yeah, I tried to make
But-
them very close, all of these. Okay. Are we ready for the next question? Oh, I hadn't been scoring. Did both of you got the first
Both were
one
wrong, and
wrong
then
and
we were
the,
both
and the
right.
first right? Okay, so I'll keep a
Yeah.
score down here just so
Just draw
I know.
somewhere visible.
Oh yeah, I should put it on the screen. I was gonna put it on my Excel sheet, but okay. Oh, that's too thick.
You could tally marks on either side of the dividing line.
Oh, that would have been smarter, but I've already started doing something dumb.
You could stop.
Nah,
I can't see what you're doing, but you could stop.
nah, it's fine. Okay. Now, question all tied up at one. Question numero 3. American presidents with a first name that starts with J, or the vaquita porpoise population. American presidents that begin with J, or their first name starts with
First
J,
name begins with J.
or the vaquita porpoise population.
I thought you said Vaquita Corpus, like it was like a fancy island,
No,
a remote
porpoise.
island. But porpoise.
Yeah, like the ones.
What is Vaquita? Is that
It's a specific porpoise.
okay?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bank on them being incredibly endangered if they're comparable to.
Yeah.
They are incredibly endangered. They're pretty much fucked. I'll put it this way.
All right.
I mean, if it's comparable to like,
A small group of people.
yeah, then yeah, it's really fucked.
Yeah. All right, is everyone ready? Who the hell?
What?
Someone undid my shit.
Was it was it George?
No,
That bastard?
it was right here.
Was it me?
Oh my god, I hate drawing with a mouse. Actually, this is pretty recognizably my handwriting still. It's not that different.
Okay.
I might have accidentally undid it,
Yeah, you probably did.
waving my eraser all around.
Yeah, you should dock
Oh,
points
yeah,
from
you
RJ.
did. You did. You erased the scoreboard doing that, so be more careful. You fool.
See it.
Yeah, you idiot.
Okay, is everyone ready yet?
I had 5 points, by the way. Just when we remake it. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. J-Boys is correct. You both get another point.
Oh, wait, what did you say? What did you say? J boys. I did J prezzies.
Yeah.
We spent
There-
too much time together.
there have been 12 presidents
I
whose
disagree.
names start with J.
Holy smokes, that's way more than I thought.
Yeah, there have been
A lot of
there's-
Jameses and
Yeah, there have been 6
Johns.
James, 5 Johns, and 1 Joseph, who's our current president, believe it or not. And the
Joseph Joestar Biden.
Yeah, duh.
and the vaquita porpoise population is 10 estimated right now. Or
Rough.
at least the most recent one I could find.
On the struggle bus, those porpoises are.
All right, and the next
Little
question.
did we know we're both wrong because they've been fucking like crazy.
Oh
Yeah, they're up to 20 now. That's a
Yeah.
real improvement.
They doubled their population, if that's true. Fucking go at it, dolphin-like
Yeah.
creatures. All right, this is a business-themed question. Hours in a quarter, or billionaires in the world? Hours in a quarter, like a quarter year, a business quarter, or billionaires in the world?
Hours in a quarter of the year, like hours in 3 months.
Yeah. That is correct.
Billionaires in the world.
Yes. You guys are still not separate. Oh, I didn't give you the.
Uh,
I didn't give him the score for last time. Boom. You're both at 2.
I think it's a lot. I don't want to talk. I don't want to give away my thought process. I'm gonna say
Yeah, it's more secretive, this style.
Yeah.
The intensity grows. Oh, my dogs are going nutty. I don't know if y'all can hear them.
I feel like I'm gonna get bamboozled.
Probably.
But
I'm quite the bamboozler.
yeah, that is the point of this game.
Yeah.
It was like, how many toes on your foot or grains of sand on the beach?
Yeah.
I'm like,
There's actually more toes in your foot.
Yeah.
How?
Oh god.
You have actually on each toe, you have
Each atom is a toe.
Yeah. You have billions of little mini toes on the ends of your
Yeah.
toes that you can't see.
Yeah. Each cell in your body has a toe.
Yeah.
And that's disturbing. I don't want to think about that, so I'm going to not.
Okay, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Hours. Ooh, a disagreement for once. And I can tell you, the winner is Ryobi's green, right?
Yeah, I'm green.
Is Ryobi.
Damn it!
There are more billionaires.
I'm right?
Yeah.
Hours in a big toe, aren't you?
There's 2,190 hours in a quarter, and there are 2,668 billionaires, according to Forbes.
Wait, what was it? Sorry, what was what was it? I need to make 2,600 and what?
2,688.
2,688 too
No,
many.
sorry,
Haha.
68. 68.
68 too many. Haha.
Eat the
them.
rich.
Eat them like toes.
Oh yeah.
Eat the rich. Eat them out.
Oh yeah. Give them orgasms. Okay.
Yeah.
I hate this one.
Okay, wait a minute.
All
Get
right.
paid for it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Become
Become
rich.
a billionaire yourself.
Yeah.
Then you get eaten.
Yeah. Out.
Oh yeah. Then you
Till
get.
you die.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't sound pleasant. Well, I mean, if you got to go
Or
Well,
somewhere.
it is until it's not.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Keys on a piano or average rats birthed annually by one female rat. Important to note that this does not include descendants, just direct offspring. So how many direct children?
How many? Wait, let me count.
Do you have a piano?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to visualize a piano. But honestly, it's less to do with that, more to do with I don't know how rats work.
Yeah. And this is based on my math, so it's not like a scientist came up with this number. I did.
Oh, you have like litter, how average per litter, and then
Yeah,
like
yeah.
litters
Per year, yeah.
What is the? I can't even think of the right word. What is the gestation period for a litter of rat babies?
Very short. They're prolific reproducers.
Yeah, I know like rabbits and like other rodents can really get their bang on, but
Yeah.
Whatever. It's got to be close.
Yeah, it's always close, so you never feel bad when you get.
Yeah, I
wrong.
don't feel that stupid.
Yeah. All right. Is everyone ready?
Yeah, I'm drawing, but yes.
All right.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Rat and rats. You guys are both wrong. It's keys on a piano.
No.
There
Do
are
I
8
know my justification?
What?
It's more fun to draw a rat than a piano. Oh god, it's so horrible. Don't look at it.
It looks hot. That's a sexy
That's a
motherfucking
fuckable
rat.
rat.
Yeah.
It looks like Scrat, but like
Yeah, the most fuck. It looks like the most fuckable being on the planet.
Yeah.
looks
Yeah,
like
it
Scrat
does.
from Ice. Looks like Scrat from Ice Age, but the artist just got
Drunk?
smacked in the head by a crowbar.
Drunk, high, and smacked in the head. All
Drunk
right.
guy and smacked in the head by a crowbar.
So the
Okay.
rat math,
I'm pretty
just so
bad
no
at
one,
what is there more of?
just so no one gets mad at me.
What were the numbers? Sorry.
The math I did was each litter is 5 to 12 pups, so I averaged that for 8.5, and then 6 to 7 litters a year, and I averaged that to 6.5, and then multiplied together, it's like 55.25, so 55.
Versus how many keys on a?
88.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But if you include descendants,
the black keys.
a rat can have like 500,000 descendants in a year because of like the exponential growth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they reach sexual maturity super fast. Like it's in like 4 weeks or whatever.
Mhm.
So, yeah, they can produce like crazy.
Mhm.
All right, global nuclear warheads. Oh, I gotta zoom in. Sorry. Global nuclear warheads or Lambos produced.
Ever?
Lambos produced
Lambos
ever.
produced ever, or Lambos produced ever?
Lambos produced ever, but global nuclear warheads now. Like the current stockpile. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And again, this is by... Who did it? You both got that one wrong.
This is
so I
kind
don't
of
have to
disturbing that this is close.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Oh, and the Lambo math I downloaded from lambocars.com and it had like a table with all the production. So if the number is wrong, take it up with that guy, whoever hosts that
Thanks,
website.
lambocars.com.
Yeah, shout out.
All right, both of these are equally drawable, so that's not going to factor into my
Your decision.
decision this time.
Yeah. He's just picking the most drawable and he's beating you, RJ. This is sad.
Wait, I have like 1 more point than it.
Yeah. But 1 out of 7 is... There's 7 total, by the way. 1 out of 5 so far. It's like you've gotten 20% more correct. You're absolutely wiping the floor with RJ. You're embarrassing him.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. How do I draw this to make it not? I'm ready, by the way.
Okay.
RJ's done.
I'm done.
I need
3,
a key. I forgot.
2, reveal. Ooh, another disagreement. And Ryobi is again right.
RJ just blew out his mic.
Yeah. That's another nuclear warhead. Haha.
Yeah.
But there are 13,080 nuclear warheads, and there have been 20,074 Lambos produced.
That's not that many.
Yeah.
Lambos.
Scarcity is value.
I guess.
I honestly expected there to be less Lambos produced.
Yeah. Like artificial scarcity.
I think I was vaguely aware of roughly how many nukes there were. I'm like, Lambo makes like, I don't know, like 30 cars a year, so it can't be that many.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
They make like nothing.
How do they survive as a business?
Because then they charge
$1 million.
Yeah. So
isn't there like, couldn't they just have more production and like?
Yeah.
Well,
isn't there more demand than 30 cars?
Well, it would drive the value down if they made a ton more production. I
But
think
who cares?
No,
they
just
can
do
make
like they do with like
money making
sneakers.
30 cars.
Yeah.
Just like have it a different color or some shit.
And I bet they keep their overhead costs,
They
like
do
their
that.
fixed costs low by having production so low.
I mean, it's
too.
definitely a lot more than 30 cars per year. It's like the
Yeah, it's like
they
500 on a run usually for like
yeah.
say like, you know, a Veneno or well a Veneno might be super rare.
the Veneno. I think the Veneno there was like
like
5 of those.
Yeah, like 5.
3 of those. That like there's barely any.
And a lot of them were like concept cars too.
The Hurricane
made one.
and the Gallardo were both produced in huge quantities. And
Huge by their standards.
yeah, by their standards. And then their flagship cars, I don't know. There's probably a couple thousand of any flagship car ever.
Yeah.
Produced.
Like 500 to 2,000 were like some of the bigger numbers in the list.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should do more than that.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like, I was gonna compare it to like sneakers once again because I don't actually know anything about like sneakers, but they do a lot of dumb shit with sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just could have like a Fruity Pebbles Lambo. People would buy that shit like nobody's business.
Well,
Just
do that.
random themed cars.
It's easy. It's really easy to have like $300 in disposable income for like a pair of sneakers that you don't really need to spend that $300 on than it is to spend like
I'm gonna be sad when you tell me I went to Lambo.
$300,000.
Oh,
Yeah, like $500,000.
Yeah, you can also, I think, like a lot of those super high end cars, like unless they're coming unless they're like a very very special car that like there's only like like 10 of or something like that, they're going to have a pretty wide list of options that you can get it with. So like they already have the like pay $10,000 more for it to be red, but like that's a customization option.
Yeah.
wait. So every Lambo can be a Fruity Pebbles Lambo if I just pay extra for like the decals and whatnot.
Yeah, you probably.
Oh,
Well, you might have to do some of it aftermarket, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Oh man.
for sure.
Okay.
You can get there for sure.
Yeah, there might be some copyright issues.
Last question. So this is just for pride. Ryobi's already won. But polar bear weight in pounds or prime numbers that are less than 10,000. And this is average polar bear weight.
Are these the prime numbers added together or number of prime numbers?
The number of prime numbers that are less than 10,000.
Polar bear average weight in pounds.
Yes.
Okay. I was watching a show recently. It was JoJo. I was watching JoJo, and there was like a guy who was like trying to calm down by like He's like counting prime numbers off in his head. He didn't get that high, but well, I guess it doesn't matter. I already won. I don't think there's that many prime numbers. I think polar bears are also pretty big, and also, as previously stated, it's more fun to draw a polar bear than it is to draw a prime number.
All
RJ,
right.
what's your justification?
You deleted the R again, RJ.
I also think that there's
This is how bears walk, right?
What did I delete?
The R, but I put it back.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yay!
I'm winning!
Oh. Strategy. All right, is everyone ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
I can't wait to see RJ's drawing.
Oh, prime. I thought he wrote prime numbers. I was so happy for him.
Prime numbers suck.
Yeah, no. It was prime numbers.
No!
The average weight of a polar bear, and again, all I did was take the range given by multiple sites, and then I averaged out their min and maxes, and then I did like an average of the average. So I got roughly 1,091 pounds for a polar bear, and there are 1,229 prime numbers that are less than 10,000.
Oh, that's so close.
Yeah.
That's a lot more than I thought there would be for prime numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
I also thought there was
I
only
was like,
I was like,
there's,
a lot smaller too.
There's probably like it probably goes like, okay, there's like 80 different prime numbers by like 500, and then like another 6 by like by 5,000.
Yeah. RJ, that's your name.
Yeah, because it just gets so much less frequent.
I had to rewrite this so many times.
Draw.
No.
Winner. Average Joe's.
No.
Winner, Ryobi.
Yes. Ryobi won 4-2.
No, he didn't.
Wait,
Not if I have anything to say about it.
you erased my winner word.
RJ needs to be
Not
booted.
if I have anything to say about it.
How do I scroll up?
Okay, you
The
guys.
bar isn't there.
You guys fight amongst yourselves. I gotta pee.
All right, hold
Congrats to
on.
Ryobi.
I can't scroll up. Oh wait, I remember how to use the. Aha. There we go.
No!
I can't be winner than you're loser. No, it's so much faster to delete. This isn't fair. Wait, RJ, draw a polar bear.
I can't draw a polar bear.
Did you see my polar bear? You think I can?
No, that's really bad.
Yeah, you're right. That was worse than mine. Granted, you drew it a lot faster than I drew mine. So, time spent versus it's like that equation:
Whoa.
time spent versus enjoyment.
Time
spent
Time
versus
spent versus quality achieved.
quality of polar bear.
All right. Now we are moving on.
And did you like pee in a bottle? That was quick.
I get shit done.
That kind of sounds like you peed in a bottle, my guy.
No comment.
There's a polar bear.
Is your screen?
He peed into like a bicycle pump and like had it pull it out of him.
Is your screen cool to show, Ryobi? Okay, I did anyway.
1 sec.
Oh, I
I'm
already showed it.
hydrating.
Oh
It
my
should be.
god.
Okay.
That's so
should be.
funny.
Oof. Now we're
Yeah,
on to
pretty funny.
Ryobi's game.
All right, gamers. It's another
Gamers?
competition.
That's me!
Yeah, it's you. All right, I can't
I'm a
really
gamer.
have this open with like not revealing what's on the. Can someone keep score? I can't keep score and have it on the screen, so just keep score, I guess.
Yeah, I'll keep score.
Yeah, so this is an Urban Dictionary game. We have words from Urban Dictionary. I asked these two buds of mine to. I gave them a list of words or phrases that I got, words and phrases that I got from Urban Dictionary.
So we submitted guesses at those definitions.
Yes, so they gave me them ahead of time. I arranged them on the slides, and then I also put in the real definition among them, and then one fake definition of my own for each word. So there'll be a total of 4 possible choices for each. I'm going to show the slide, and then I'll show the word, and then which they've already seen. We'll show the options, and then they will pick. Oh wait, can I just have you guys? How are we gonna do?
Did RJ get any right? I didn't get any right.
Do you want me to tell you now?
I mean, I just told. I don't think it affects anything.
RJ did get some right.
Oh wow. Damn.
But so at that point, I had him submit another fake.
He
definition.
got more than one right.
I guessed one and straight up knew another outright.
Oh damn.
That should tell you, RJ, you're an Urban Dictionary-ite. That's not a good thing,
Ooh,
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
His power level is off the charts. Okay.
Hit it. Go.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, first word, self-checkout. Once again, RJ, I think you're a little behind, so I'm just going to read them. So, definitions. 1, using any reflective surface as a mirror. 2, masturbating to your own body. 3, masturbation. 4, pretending to scan items at an automated checkout to avoid paying for them. 4, unthinkable options.
I don't even know which
2
one mine is.
are essentially the same thing. Almost the same thing.
So does
Yeah,
that mean...
unfortunately, this game. Well, not actually.
I'm gonna say. I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
say 4.
I would also say 4.
Yeah, how are we gonna? Or should we answer at the same time, or just like pick and then honor system not change after hearing the other person's?
We could write them on the whiteboard.
We could
But
just
then
write them
we
in
can't
chat.
have
Whiteboard.
We could just write them in
I
chat.
don't have it open. Okay. As long as you'll both see it and just can call each other out if you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I said 4.
Okay. Well then, so you both said 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So can you guess which ones you two came up with? This is another thing of I think you guys spend too much time together. So
I think we both just said masturbation.
the
am I
answer is
2?
1.
Oh wow.
The answer
The
is
answer's
1.
1.
Well,
RJ's is 2, George's is 1. Sorry, no, RJ's is 2, George's is 3.
But I didn't just what?
You said to masturbate, and I altered it to masturbation.
Oh, I did? I thought I said
Yes.
something else. Oh
No,
no,
you
you're right.
didn't.
You're right. I think I had something else and then I changed it. Okay. That
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah, so 4 was mine. So I guess
You
I can
tricked me,
also
you get 2 points.
so I get 2 points for that.
Oh yeah.
So
You
self-checkout.
bastard.
Yeah, self-checkout refers to using any random surface.
I thought it was like new slang.
I feel
I like. I feel like I know like I don't know what I'm trying to say.
why
I
is
feel
there-
like
I feel like there shouldn't be slang. I feel like that's just
yeah, that's not
looking
slang.
and-
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't feel like slang. That's just what that means.
I picked it because first off, I picked it because I personally had never heard somebody like checking themselves in like a shop window as like a self-checkout. Like I wouldn't call it that. I never heard it I've never heard it referred to as such.
I guess yeah,
So-
I guess neither did I that specific way.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, yes, it literally is checking yourself out in a mirror.
Yeah.
All right. So 2 for me for my shoplifting definition.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Damn,
second word.
I nearly would have said like using a mirror, but I was like, no, that's just what those words mean.
Yeah, same here. I thought of that too when I was writing the
See,
definition.
you got to put
That's
yourselves
not
in the
even
mind.
slang.
You got to
Yeah.
put yourselves in the mind of somebody who
It's stupid.
That's what we did, and we went for sex.
Yeah.
who took the time
That's what 80% of Urban Dictionary is.
who
Yeah.
took the time to
It's
write
about
the
busting
definition
a
on Urban
fucking
Dictionary.
nut. You nerd.
Also, keep in mind that Urban Diction these definitions I wrote down the year for a couple of them, but I didn't actually think it was that helpful.
Can you just load the definitions automatically when you get to the next?
True, yeah, so I don't have
screen?
to waste around. Okay,
Yeah.
or waste time. Definition 1, a turd wrapped in toilet paper. Definition 2, a person who spends a very long time in the toilet. Definition 3, a toilet seat completely covered in toilet paper. Definition 4, someone who leaves a public bathroom with toilet paper stuck to their shoe. A little bit more variety this time.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1.
What do y'all say?
I said 4. RJ said 3. I was thinking 3.
3.
I couldn't decide between 3 and 4.
Damn, I was between 3 and 2.
That
Well,
2
2 is
was
George's.
mine.
That's a good. It was a good
Yours
answer.
was really good. The reason I was thinking of 2 is because I'm like, I was thinking of putting that down. I was thinking of putting that as a guess when I
Yeah.
put mine in.
Was
A turd wrapped in toilet paper is weird, but
Yeah.
it's on brand for Urban Dictionary. But it's like
whose was 4? Who got my point?
that was my fake one.
Oh, so you
So I
so
get a
you're
point for
winning still.
I guess so. Yeah.
3 to 1 to 0. Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot to
you
write
know,
Maybe
this.
zero.
this is more. Maybe this is more even than I thought because I don't guess, but I can get 2 points for fooling people. So I have still the maximum amount of points possible per round.
No,
Yeah.
well, yeah, I guess everyone does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone has a max of 2. I see what you're saying.
I don't. Yeah. I don't know if this is. Maybe I don't know. We'll see.
I
Yeah,
feel like
I
maybe
agree.
Ryobi has an unfair advantage by knowing
We'll
what the
see.
actual
We'll see.
definition is.
If I win, what I tried to do. Well, actually, I'm not going to tell you what I tried to do
Being
because I
able to-
can't reveal my
Being
secrets.
able to look up Urban Dictionary definitions and get an idea of what to put.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I tried to make them like if you notice, I didn't. For the most part, sometimes I kept your wording. Sometimes I like slightly altered like the verbiage to try and make them like more uniform in format.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was I like this one. This is a solid one.
Yeah.
I've seen people do this, like cover the toilet seat completely in toilet paper. I've never heard anybody call it that, but that's like, if you do that to like for like a sanitation thing, do not leave it like that. Please just like flush it. And also,
Yeah.
that's so much toilet paper. That's such a waste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Have you guys ever like used bathrooms with like those seat covers that have like a dispenser on the wall behind it?
Yeah,
Do you ever-
I don't
do you ever use
I
those?
don't use them.
I've never used those, no.
I've never used them either. I just
Yeah.
can't be bothered.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like my butt's gonna be dirty regardless. It's a butt.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's like that's what it's for.
yeah.
To be fair, I see them less often now. All right. Word 3, Wi-Fi warrior. Definitions. Number 1, a person who abuses lag to win online games. 2, the designated cameraman who records street fights. 3,
Oh,
person
it's
who
definitely
who
between
uses
2 of
an
them again.
unreasonable amount of bandwidth. And 4, someone who leaves their mobile hotspot on all the time.
I feel like all of these are fucking coin flips that I get wrong. Like I'm always like
Yeah.
between 2 and one of them's the right answer and I'm always picking the wrong one. God. I feel like I would have heard it if it was that one, so I'm going with that one. Oh, that's the one I was gonna go with, RJ. I hope you're wrong.
Oh, did you guess the same one?
No,
Or
he
you guessed-
he
no,
guessed
you thought
one,
it
I
was.
guessed four.
You guessed 1 and 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, 4 was RJ's
Oh,
answer.
I
So
knew
RJ
it.
gets 2
I
points for
knew
that
it.
round.
I just figured my thought process was I would have heard this if it was a thing about video games, because I play online video games all the time and I've never
That's
heard
what I-
this. But
that's what
like
I thought,
four,
too.
I don't use mobile hotspots, so I'm like, if it's gonna be one of these, like,
Yeah.
I eliminated 2 and 3 just because I'm
Yeah.
like I'm struggling to find the connection to Warrior.
well, the reason I was 3. The reason I thought it was like Warrior is because, like, you know, you're
You're warring on other people.
Yeah, you're warring on other people's use of bandwidth by using it yourself. Essentially, you're
Yeah.
conquering bandwidth.
Yeah, no, it made sense. More so than this is probably my weakest definition.
Yeah, I knew right away
I
it
tried
wasn't
to-
2.
I was struggling to find something different from all because I this is the one of the ones I came up with the last. Like,
I guarantee you, there is an Urban Dictionary term for the designated cameraman.
Yeah.
word street fights, probably.
Yeah.
There's
There's
it felt like something you'd find, just not for this word.
It's just definitely not Wi-Fi Warrior.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the subreddit. There's a subreddit, it's like just stand there and film or something like that, where it's like a cameraman filming like stuff that he could be intervening on or whatever, but he just stands there and film or whatever. It's something like that. It's a pretty popular subreddit, I believe.
I've heard of one called Why Were They Filming, but that's more for like people who like set up like fake scenarios that and then play it off as if it like actually happened.
Oh yeah.
But that's different.
Yeah, that's a little different.
All right, this one is this one made me laugh from when I saw your guys's. Okay,
So
this
it's
is Kentucky
303.
What the fuck?
Drinking.
Some
Sorry,
random thing just came up. Okay, sorry.
was it? Wait, did my GeForce thing pop up, or is that?
No, I got a pop up from my fucking browser. Like it
Okay.
just popped up over my screen.
Okay. All right. I got like a GeForce update ready notification, but I'm pretty sure that it didn't show. Okay. Number 1, drinking most alcoholic beverages, but not hard liquor. Number 2, only having 1 or 2 drinks. 3, only drinking, smoking when someone else is paying. 4, being only a little bit drunk.
I think I'm gonna go with this one. I'm ready when you are, RJ.
Fuck me.
I really have no clue on this one.
I'm torn between 2 very like. Okay, I'm
This one is the first one I feel like it could be
No.
literally any of them. Besides, like,
Okay,
even the one I
I'm-
wrote, but I know it's not the one I wrote, obviously.
okay. I'm putting mine in.
All right, me too.
Go.
All right. The answer is 3.
Oh.
What did you guys say?
I was gonna pick. I
you-
had
what-
3 and then
what'd
I
you say?
switched.
Yeah, I was choosing again. I was a coin flip between the. We both said 1, so that must be yours. I was
Yeah,
a coin
that's my
flip.
fake one.
I was looking on a coin flip between 1 and 3 again. Every single
Yeah.
time I've been on a coin flip between the right and wrong and one of the wrong answers, obviously, and picked the wrong answer. It's so annoying.
That means you're due. That means you're due for a win, though.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, I
Not
gotta get my
really, 'cause
redemption.
the odds don't change. But
Say one
This-
was
this sounds
poorly
again-
worded, but I just loved the idea of adding in the like, okay, but like it's not hard liquor, so you're okay.
Yeah,
feels like
that's
such a fucking like
cop out, yeah.
Kentucky feels like such like a hillbilly redneck kind of like.
Oh yeah, I'm Kentucky sober. Like I try to work in like whiskey and stuff and bourbon, and it's like I'm
Yeah.
Kentucky sober. I don't drink the Kentucky's like known
I've
beverages.
only drunk a 12-pack of beer. I haven't
Yeah.
had any whiskey, so I'm not drunk. Yeah.
I knew
Yeah.
it wasn't 4 because I'm like, okay, RJ had to have put 4 because it's so similar to mine that if 4
Same.
or 2 had been right, they would have been
I would have asked
changed.
you to redo it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
This
Yeah.
is once again a case where you two share the same brain. I
Yeah.
think. I was
Like,
wondering what to
Kentucky
do in
sober
that
just-
scenario.
Kentucky sober just stinks of Drunk, but not. not
Yeah,
not as
drunk, but I
as you
don't consider it.
theoretically could
Yeah.
be.
I'm drunk, but I don't think I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kentucky sober is drunk in other states.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this definition is actually pretty. The actual one was pretty funny too, and it's like
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I'm not drinking, but if someone else is like, oh, but can I like?
I almost picked
Trying
3
to get a
because it's
hit
the
or
most
something like that.
different. I wish I had. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, same.
it's the most different from the other 3.
Because one really could be reworded to both of ours.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like ours just makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Surely it has to be that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're pissed.
All right. Well,
You should start loading in the next one as soon as we've guessed.
Okay. Well, sometimes I want to still be looking at them to like talk about them. But
That's true.
I forget about that. Okay, so this one is Ken dolling.
Wow.
Once again, you guys share the same brain.
Yeah.
Definition 1: tucking your dick in between your legs so you're smooth down there, like a Ken doll. 2: tucking your dick behind your legs, not in between, but behind. 3: shaving all your pubic and body hair. 4: imagining an attractive person with no genitalia.
I'm just gonna pick
That's
the wrong one.
definitely-
It doesn't
I mean,
matter how much I do.
There's only one that's right. One's
Really?
so obvious. Yes.
I feel
It's
like
so
it could be
obvious to
either of
me.
the ones we didn't do. I don't know which one
No.
Ryobi's is.
I'm putting in.
Oh, this is
Okay, I
so
guess I'm
funny. When
ready.
I'm comparing your lists. I'm like, oh my god, really?
Go.
Okay, what is it? What'd you say?
Damn it! I was gonna say. Oh no, I was
Gotta
right.
be 3.
I was right, and you were wrong.
You were right.
Yes!
This is number
What?
4.
Mm.
You got to think of what I would come up with.
Yeah,
I would never
that's what
come
I
up with
thought
number
of.
4.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I feel like 3 is easier to come up with, so that was more likely to be Ryobi.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I
so
feel like someone who I feel like number 4 is someone who read the term Ken dolling and couldn't think of anything that made any sense.
That's what
This one is
most
like- yeah.
urban dictionaries are, though.
yeah, it's like imagining an
that's
attractive person.
true.
I think the idea is like when someone's like off limits or like married or like in a relationship, you gotta like pretend you're. It's like the pretend like for public speaking trick. It's like, oh, imagine everybody in their underwear and then you won't be nervous. Sort of thing.
Oh, I thought it was something else. I thought it was like. I don't know what I even thought it was.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
I don't know
it doesn't
what I
make
thought
any
the purpose would
Why would
be.
anyone ever do that? I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, even now that you've told me, it still doesn't make much sense. It's like
Yeah.
I feel like I'd
That's why I
still
was
be
like,
attracted
that's
to
why-
you.
That's why
I
it's the right
didn't guess it, 'cause
answer.
It didn't
Yeah.
make any fucking sense to me. I'm like, like Ryobi had like.
We would never think of that.
Yeah.
No, there's like 3 things it could possibly be. The thing we guessed,
Yeah.
the thing it is, and the thing you were forced to make up.
Yeah.
Because no, there
I'm
are only
having a
2
good
things it could
time.
possibly be, and then there's also number 4 that you were forced to make up. But no, apparently it is number 4.
Yeah. I don't know, Archie. Get good.
Jay,
That's all I can tell
it's
you.
just like of course there's a
Oh.
like for shaving all of your fucking body hair and going like completely smooth.
I think that's called something else, though.
Yeah, it's called being European.
Manscaping. It's called manscaping.
Well, manscaping is just general grooming.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's it's from landscaping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just trimming the hedges.
Oh, I thought it
Quote,
referred to
unquote.
trimming it all the way down.
I think it's just general. It's just a sort of umbrella term for male grooming.
No,
is
that makes
manscaping.
sense too, especially since that company came out. They
Yeah.
kind of broadened it.
I no free promo, but I do use the lawnmower to shave my head. But no free promo.
What is the head if not one big ball? All right,
Yeah.
we're at number 6, ingredient house.
I have
Definition 1,
2 of
a
them are
pharmacy.
really good.
a pharmacy. 2,
Yeah,
a living
2 of them-
situation with multiple roommates.
I think
that
we've
hate each
already
other.
read all of them, but
Oh, I loaded it with proper time for RJ to read.
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Are
one's
you ready
so
to
hard.
submit?
But
No,
it feels wrong not to. Read
I'm
them.
ready to submit.
literally
Making
all
it.
of them that aren't mine. I feel like it could be. I hate this. Oh,
Same. Honestly, same. There's one that I like the most, but then again, the last one I liked the most by a long shot that I thought was obvious.
Yeah.
It turned out to be wrong. So who fucking knows?
The one that I think is the most accurate. Also, I feel like it's RJ's. Like it just feels like RJ at the same time.
Well, think about it this way. You two have the same brain, so you should be able to pick out the other person's fake one. Then think about what I would come up with, and then the remainder of the Urban Dictionary.
It's between.
Don't give us hints.
It's between one or the other for me. I've narrowed it down to two.
I'm sorry. RJ doesn't like being helped or positive encouragement.
No.
I feel like one of them makes.
Because if you're telling me I'm doing good, you're lying.
Also, fucking these just like
you fucking lying son of a bitch.
I don't want to pick the ones that make sense anymore because none of the fucking definitions have made any sense except for the first one, which made too much sense. It wasn't even slang. Like, goddamn.
Kentucky Silver kind of a little
Kentucky
bit.
Silver's just funny.
It doesn't really make sense to
Ours
me.
was better for Kentucky Silver.
Yeah.
Like, come at me, Kentucky.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense of why it's Kentucky, but it is
like
funny.
What?
Yeah.
Like Kentucky's the only state that has grifters who like
It makes me not want to go there.
who just drink or smoke other people's shit.
It's impossible. I just gotta
go
put
to
down
parties and don't bring anything, and
I just gotta eeny meeny miny money.
Chug a 12-pack. All right.
I'll go with this. I don't even think it's it. I just think it's the least likely to be either of you. No, I'm going with this. I changed it. Okay, I'm ready. 3, 2, 1.
Ready? It is number 3.
Oh, damn it! I thought that sounded so much like RJ. I refused to pick it.
I
definitely didn't come up with it
because I was like, drug people getting drugs from a pharmacy.
RJ's being so much simpler than the other 3 answers. Actually,
really
must have fucked with George, I think.
Yeah, because it wasn't anything like that. But RJ says the word snacks more than anyone I know. I swear to God. Maybe I'm making that up.
Snacks that much.
I feel like so does this person on Urban Dictionary. I guess
I could be totally unaware.
Yeah, I swear he says snacks a lot.
Dang, George is getting into like the.
Well, it's not helping
verbiage.
me. I'm just getting in my own head.
Kind of like went through my thought process. I was like, I feel like a living situation with multiple roommates. For one, that felt like really long and like also gave the explanation for why it's the word in it.
I feel like some definitions do that.
Yeah,
some of them do in Urban Dictionary. So I was taking a leaf out of their book for that. That was my favorite one.
Yeah, and I did that for another one in my answer. The Ken doll one. Oh, and the trap house. Yeah,
I can totally see Ryobi like talking about roommates.
This one I was like, I like this definition, but it doesn't make sense unless I add this last bit.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like, it makes sense in my head, but I need to.
Oh, I picked Ryobi's. Sorry, I gave RJ the point for that. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. RJ's was a pharmacy.
Oopsies,
all right.
So RJ's at 4, Ryobi's at 7, and is unbeatable.
Okay, we'll have to if we do this segment again, maybe we'll revisit whether I play or not because I might have an unfair advantage.
But I like it. We can still decide who wins between me and RJ, and
I like the idea of playing against the house.
The house is the house.
Yeah, house is supposed to win, so it makes sense.
The game was rigged from the start.
I played not too long ago. I played a game of Cards Against Humanity, where my daughter sat in for the house and she won.
Oh, I think I know this, unless I'm
not even seeing it yet.
I'm pretty sure I know
7.
this.
It's this one.
I think I know this.
RJ, can you see definitions?
I'm ready.
I like reading, but I'll shut up if you want me to.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I don't know if he's seen it yet, or is he thinking? Was that his thinking noise?
Okay, I'm ready to go.
I swear I've heard of this.
That was quick.
I think I've heard of this, but I'm okay.
All right.
I put it in.
Let me know when you post your things.
Yeah, we both said the same thing. The Go Mad Diet, right?
Number 4.
Yeah. So I saw a College Humor video about this like way back in the day.
I saw a 4chan post about it. Where, someone was like, I tried Go Mad, and my shit's got
Was
all
this-
liquidy. It's like, and it's like, you're supposed to eat too, doofus.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
technically on paper it does kind of make sense, but
Is it facetious?
it's not. There's definitely better diets
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
bulk than drinking a gallon of milk a day. Can you bulk by drinking a gallon of milk a day?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
If you can
I
keep
just
it down.
I was
Yeah.
like, that just seems like something that
It's such a 4chan thing. You're
Flash
right.
Fit would come up with. And, like,
Yeah.
here's how you
Go
bulk:
mad.
drink a gallon of milk every day.
Use a fun acronym.
Yeah, go mad.
nuts. Go
So-
mad. Fucking go mad.
I almost picked one. Whose is one?
One is very
That was
funny.
mine.
That was,
Oh,
that
nice.
was RJ's. So
Oh.
RJ guessed this when he sent me the definitions. So he knew it. This is the one he knew. So
So
I
do
had
I get
him
2 points for
resubmit.
that?
No,
No.
we
You-
changed the ruling. So
Yeah,
you just you
get,
didn't
you
have
get the
to.
I was
advantage of
wondering
knowing
free
it
because I
going
guesses,
in.
you already knew what
You
it
said
was.
I got an auto one, but like, do I get an auto one and also I get the one like on top of?
No,
No,
just
no.
just you didn't
Yeah,
you didn't really guess this round because you already knew what the answer
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. And then you
Alright.
you also have an advantage like writing your fake definition because you
True.
know
Yeah.
you
Like
know
I
the
do
real
every
one.
round.
Yeah, like a Ryobi has every round.
Yeah.
The house always wins.
Oh yeah.
I really this is
Well, RJ's catching up to you now. He's only two behind you.
This might have been my favorite one for your two's entries. A wreck
Yeah.
you get while working out, and then a gonad but angrier. It's not a good. It doesn't make sense, but it does make me laugh.
Like you call someone who's like kind of a loser a gonad, but if they're also an angry loser, then they're,
that's an
Do you?
insult. Oh, okay.
yeah.
I've only ever heard of gonad as a reference to a testicle.
Well, yeah, it's like it's like
It technically can.
It's
I've
like-
never. Yeah,
both.
yeah. I understand that you're calling someone a testicle, but
Yeah.
I've never heard it used as like
I've only heard it
calling
used as
someone
an
a testicle.
only heard it used as an insult. That's
Really?
bizarre. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, they're always calling George gonad.
Yeah, everyone just comes up to
You
me and they're like,
fucking
"You
gonad."
fucking gonad."
You use manscaped on your head.
Yeah, you ball.
Sorry.
Oh, the callback.
That felt a little mean.
No,
I
it's fine.
apologize. Okay. All right. I'll pull up the
George
next,
and I have a
next word
similar
here.
amount of hair. It's just on like different ends of our head.
Yeah.
Oh
Mine's
yeah,
down
no,
here.
George can grow a beard like nobody's business.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Oh, I am probably shaving it this
I
week,
can't.
so
I can't. do
What?
that.
Why?
I
Wait, can you get a
really
mustache?
patchy.
I could do a mustache.
Yeah, do a mustache.
Okay, I'll do a mustache. My
Didn't you
wife
say
will
you were gonna
literally
go
hate it.
You never went for the handlebar mustache. You said you're going to go for after the
Well,
wedding.
April wouldn't let me, but yeah.
What a surprise!
The best reason.
She said I look like a
person who has to see
strongman
it the
from the
most hates
50s or whatever, or a strongman from the 30s, the circus.
Yeah, that's the look you're that's
Yeah.
the appeal.
Exactly. I'm like,
What do
and
you
that's a
mean?
bad thing?
Yeah.
They were the strongest men.
So just get it down to that, and then take a picture, and then trim it to not be like that.
Yeah. So I guess
Edit for the
I
photo.
got to keep growing my mustache because I trimmed my mustache recently, so I can't even.
Mm.
It's not even long enough right now. So I guess
just
I
look like
won't shave
haven't
it. I'll keep growing it.
I just look like I haven't slept in like
What?
I'm pretty sure I know what George's is.
Oh,
I think you do too. All right.
Ooh.
Once again, sharing the brain.
Oh, what? I don't.
What do you think it is, though? What is the real answer?
I think it might be. I think it's that. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't win anymore. Who cares?
All right. 1, 2, 3, hit it!
The answer is 2.
Yeah!
Let's go.
I was kind of working. I had a vague idea of that. Like I'm like, well, punk concerts are kind of late into the night. I think at some point I had an idea that punk concerts tended to like start late. But it totally left my mind. But like once I saw that, I was like, oh, it's definitely about that.
The house is
Like,
only one ahead of
definitely,
RJ.
Ooh, RJ's catching up. Yeah, this one is a
Come on!
This one,
I only have
was-
two. I only have 2 words left though.
RJ
Yeah.
and George once again running out of ideas for definitions, but just
Yeah.
going for the comedy points.
Yeah.
This was number
But
4.
Ashton Kutcher calls
It's punk time.
3
fun
was
time.
honestly not that bad.
Ugh. Yeah, I almost picked 3.
3
no,
was
sorry.
very well written.
No,
Like,
I almost
honestly,
picked
I was
1.
just like, where's the connection to punk?
Yeah, I almost picked 1.
Okay.
Sorry, not 3.
Yeah, and then, and also partly because 2 was written so poorly. I feel
Oh my
like
God.
It was written poorly enough to be a Urban Dictionary definition. You mean?
Yeah.
Just poorly enough.
Mm,
Yeah, this is something else to kind of game the system of. I don't listen to, I don't go to punk concerts, so I don't really know that.
mm.
Oh shit! Oh no!
I think it's-
Oh, these are all good except for
This
mine,
is-
which sucks.
No. These are all legitimate. These could all actually be 3-minute rules.
Yeah, I know. I
This is
actually,
probably the hardest
I would
one.
follow most of these, especially mine. God, I just cannot pick between
Especially yours makes
2 of them.
me think that yours is either 4 or 2.
No,
Maybe.
no.
Put your answer down and see.
God,
This is probably the most competitive one, I think.
I can't
this
pick.
one's so
These are all
hard,
Because
good.
3-minute rules so general.
And all of these rules are really good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I won't say that about
Urban
mine,
Dictionary
but
come up with?
they can come up with any of this shit.
They really could. This is probably, like I said, hardest one right here.
I think I'm really leaning towards one of them, but usually that means I'm wrong. But I guess I'll just go for it. I guess I'm ready.
Yeah, go for it.
I guess I'm
All right,
ready.
post.
I'm going for it.
All right, ready? It is number 4.
Yes!
God damn it!
Yes!
Oh, number 4. Number 4 was like that's the best. Like I feel like that's the best one. But like I said, that seems like something George already
Nah,
follows.
George is 2. You kidding me?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
also I do follow 2 of these rules. Actually,
Well, you'll guess which one it is.
yeah, guess for yourselves.
For
So-
me, I was like, I guess 3.
So did Ryobi get one?
Solely, I guess. Yeah,
3 was
Ryobi
my
must
fake
have got
one.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess 3 solely on the idea that I'm like, well, I don't think Ryobi or George are like enough in that scene to come up with like that answer of I don't know, like
Sex positions?
I almost
no.
when I first read RJ's,
No,
I
the-
almost
the
picked it
scene
on the
that's the
spot, like without even reading any of the others. I
Yeah.
felt it was
Obviously,
so
we don't have
much.
sex.
It was so
Feels bad,
so
man.
good. Like it feels like a way to, I don't know, avoid being too pushy or
Yeah.
whatever. You know
I
what
feel
I mean?
3 minutes. 3 minutes is honestly too short.
Yeah, yeah,
It's too short.
yeah.
but I
That's
also
the biggest
feel like,
flaw.
But it's not. You should have at least one 3-minute conversation. You should probably have more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
at least one is good. Good.
Yeah. Like some people make a move literally the first the first word is them making a move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. This
Like
one,
I think for 3 I was like the reason I guessed it is because I'm like that's like a like going out to a bar with your friends and like spotting a hot girl and trying to hit her up. I'm
it's
like
basically just dibs.
neither of you. Yeah.
I just
It's basically
explained dibs.
Yeah. It's basically just like
that's why I didn't pick
time-
3. Because
timed
it just felt
dibs.
like dibs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good reason to not pick 3. But to me, I'm like, well, I feel like Ryobi and George aren't
Would
close
never be in that
enough-
situation.
Yeah, aren't close enough to that scene that would come to mind when
The
they're
scene of going out and picking up people. Yeah.
yeah going out in
You'd-
like a
you'd-
group of dudes and like
You'd be correct.
like patrolling for girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm ready by the way.
Oh. So I've just given the house the win.
Yeah, but if you guess mine and I guess correctly, I could equalize.
Unfortunately, this is the one that this RJ also got this one correct.
Ah, damn.
But he can at least tie me.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, he could tie
He can
you.
tie me if George doesn't guess mine.
Or no, he needs me to guess his.
Yeah.
Oh, he's 2 down.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
2 down.
2 down.
Oh,
They
I
gave
see.
you a point.
Okay. Well, no pressure. George.
Oh yeah.
Pick mine. Pick mine. Pick
Well,
mine.
You
what-
could just
wait,
you
so
could
RJ
pick his on purpose.
RJ already hit, so what are we waiting for? I said I'm ready.
Oh,
you
you're
did.
ready?
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Boom, number 2.
Yeah, I got it right too.
Yeah.
So,
Points on the board, except for me. That one.
so I spoiled RJ
Yeah.
Played
Womp,
spoiler.
womp.
Damn it.
like a hero.
You
I
were
was
too
1
smart,
point off.
George.
I was
Too
1 point
smart.
off
What
from
was it?
beating the house.
What was
Or
the final
tying
tally?
the house, yeah. And I was
it's-
3
maybe
points
it is
off.
balanced. I don't know.
3
Yeah,
points off.
I was 3 points off.
Oh, you were 3. Oh, wow, you caught up.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
it
he's
was 8-7-5.
Oh, that's
Ryobi-
not bad.
Damn.
yeah, Ryobi 8.
Good stuff, dudes. All right, what was your favorite word all around? Or what was your favorite word and what was your favorite definition?
Oh,
I liked an angrier gonad.
yeah.
That was my favorite for George's. Hold on, I'm gonna. What was my favorite one
word.
from
I forget
RJ's?
what all the words were, to be honest. I
Punk time,
completely-
go mad,
they were
ingredient
like-
house.
What was the correct answer for ingredient house?
A house with only
ready to eat
ingredients
food.
to make
With
food and
nobody to eat
no
food.
food
Yeah.
or snack. No food or
That was
snacks
another
you
one
could
that I
just
was
straight up
like, that made another reason. I thought it sounded like RJ, but another reason I was like, it makes too much sense for Urban Dictionary. Like, that's giving Urban Dictionary too much credit.
eat.
Yeah.
You need to make it drug or sex related.
Yeah, or like very.
Kentucky sober, I
far
think,
away.
is
Kentucky Summers might be my
Kentucky
favorite
sober
word.
is my favorite word.
Mm,
If only it meant something else. If only it meant the thing we thought it meant.
yeah.
Yeah.
God,
What was my favorite?
self checkout
Like
makes
if
me
we're,
mad.
if we're going with like favorite actual like favorite word and actual definition,
I like that go mad is a thing. That makes me happy.
That makes me
people
sad.
yeah, I
tried
like
that.
go mad.
Go mad is very stupid.
It is very dumb. Oh, and erection you get when working out's very good too.
Yeah.
I think that might have been my favorite round. Go mad round was my favorite round, and then the most contested round was 9. Because all these are pretty good things to live by.
Favorite not real definition by far is what Ashton Kutcher called sex.
Oh yeah.
So obviously wrong, but
It's punk time.
oh, I'm having punk time right now.
He's going for style points.
I'm gonna
Respect
punk.
All right. What are we doing? How are we doing on top?
Ah, you've been punked.
Thank you for that volume.
You're welcome.
How are we doing on dime?
Welcome.
We're doing horrible. No, I don't know. We're at 118.
Okay. Well, that was all I had.
Oh yeah. I guess it's
All right,
RJ.
we could switch back to the whiteboard if we want to record these.
Oh, okay. Let's see if I still have that up. Hopefully I do. Okay,
I can
do.
type for this, right? I sure can.
Yeah, you can type on
Great.
this. Now I gotta go back to this. And over here. And there we go.
All right, you can make a numbered list.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Do you need your own space? I guess it's not just top and bottom anymore. Hold on, I'll preface this with Ryobi's list. 1. All right, bud. I think I helped you make these categories, but I did forget what they are.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Technical difficulty?
This is very strange. Where's the end of my text box? What is happening right now? I don't know what's going on. Okay, I think it just deleted everything. Trying to make a goddamn text box, but I can't. Okay, here we go.
You could just write things poorly.
No. I think RJ's a little jealous of something. No, stop making lines, you stupid whiteboard piece of shit.
I'm
Whew.
jealous of Ryobi's ability to exist outside the real world.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
It's called dissociating. It helps when you get hit in the head with a crowbar, and then are asked to draw a polar bear.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, so
Dad, George's list is bigger than mine.
All right, here we go.
Hey,
I gotta make it bold.
I was here first.
Oh shit, it needs to be longer now. Okay, there we go.
do you have my list?
No one has your stupid list.
I don't see RJ writing anything at all.
Yeah, I don't even see you on the board.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I do like a visiting
I
sculpture.
don't know how to make a text box.
Just click on the text tool on the left side or
Text
press
tool,
T.
and then
Okay.
yeah.
And then you can just copy paste whatever dumb list you have.
Why can't you make it like bigger?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
You can drag and make it bigger. Can you? Oh yeah.
That
Once you
doesn't
figure
seem
it,
like
once you
I'm
figure it,
dragging to make it bigger. Okay.
Oh, I should start making.
What?
How many are there?
numbers. We made at least 10.
Couple. Yeah.
I don't know how many he wants to do.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what am
Please, RJ, don't. Please type.
I can't
It's-
type.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
I
you
believe in you.
just press T and then create a box. And then it should
It's
It just
literally
writes a
that.
line. It just writes a fucking line.
All right,
That's 'cause you're-
maybe T isn't
you're-
a shortcut, or maybe it doesn't work for RJ. Click the T on the bar on the far left.
Yeah.
maybe you're zoomed out too far too.
Zoom in. Yeah, your box is tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to make it bigger. Oh,
Yes, you
You just
just
drag
did.
it.
You
Font
literally
size.
just did. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, you just drag the edge of the box and you can resize it.
George is
No,
just
when I dragged the edge of the box, what it did was just write a line.
Well, that's because you were clicking on the little dots on the outside. That's the connect a line button. I did the same thing for a second.
sounds like a.
Yeah, any object on this whiteboard app like has a button on the edge to connect a line to it. I think it's to make like flowcharts and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do corners or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So number one, best sounding game. What's the best sounding game? So like, it could be best music or just best overall sounds.
I don't usually
How
play
about
games
sound
with
design?
audio.
Because sounding is something else.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Reddit.
What's
Thanks
the
for
best
that.
sounding game? Have you guys played any sounding games?
No.
Oh
No, I
yeah.
haven't.
Sounding Simulator 9000 has got to be the best
No,
sounding
no.
game I've ever played.
I
Folks
literally
at home,
play games
don't
with the
search
sound
that.
off, so
You've told me that before, but I'm mad all over again.
yeah, I don't know what to put for this. I guess Minecraft.
have you
That's
have
not
you
a bad
never-
answer.
Have you
No,
never played a game with sound on?
not
Like
really.
music or anything?
Oh, how do I
No.
not?
Because I listen to music while I play video games, so I'm not gonna listen to their crappy music. It's probably not even about sex. What the hell, idiots?
Gay.
Yeah. If it's not about fucking booties and vagina, then it's gay.
I don't want to fucking hear about it.
Yeah. That's the first time I've ever
Fucking
heard or
misty
used the
gay
term
shit.
vagina to mean vagina.
first and last, hopefully.
Yeah, I didn't want to say vagina, and then but I was already halfway through it, so I didn't know what to do. I panicked.
God.
Ugh.
I can't think of anything. I know I helped you make these, but my brain is gone
Woo,
at the moment.
I'm the most efficient at this list so far.
What the fuck?
Can you give us the categories so
need
we can
to-
kind of make
I
them at our
gave
own
you the
pace?
category.
Categories.
Yeah. We want to get ahead.
Well, don't get ahead.
Fine.
Why not?
Think of your answer for one first.
I already
I
have my
did, and
answer for
I'm
one.
gonna think of something better when I hear the other categories. It'll help me think better.
Why?
Oh,
Fuck
what game
you,
is the
that's
best
why.
music?
Screw you, RJ.
Best soundtrack is different than sound design.
Yeah.
Well, it's you just factor both of those things into the overall decision.
Yeah.
Mm,
I did have best soundtrack at first, but I'm like, that's not. I feel like that's almost too restrictive. I want to open up to best sounding in general.
just pick Guitar Hero. There, it's both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
picked kind of a rhythm game for my. It's more of like a. It's kind of a rhythm game for mine.
Oh
And a lot of the bleep bloop music that you guys hated is on it. For my Spotify Wrapped. That's where it came from.
Yeah. Okay, so that's terrible sound design.
Yeah, it's
No.
awful.
You're
That's
just
garbage.
uncultured.
No.
Well, this. I guess we can talk about things as we're talking about them. Kirby has some banger songs, like the whole franchise. They're usually pretty good with the sounds.
Wait, did you do multiple games?
I'm trying to pick between them,
Oh, okay.
but that's what came to mind. I'll narrow it down after.
Should we allow multiple
Oh,
games?
damn. Yeah. Good idea.
Allowing multiple games?
No, but I saw a good idea because I saw Need for Speed and I'm like, oh, fucking
Yeah.
Burnout 3. I have that entire soundtrack as a playlist.
I also have I have a good portion of Need for Speed Carbon soundtrack in my music.
It's
Mhm.
such I don't know.
I have a lot of
it's-
FIFA songs in my old FIFA songs,
Yeah.
like FIFA 12.
But
and
yeah, when you
13.
just like you hear it a bunch or hear it in like hear a song in like the right setting when you're doing something cool, you then associate that song with that feeling. And that's
Yeah.
I'm assuming what happens with like FIFA
Yeah.
and with the racing games. RJ, can you please
I
give us the
think
other categories?
I think Carbon really influenced my music taste
Yeah.
down the line. Next one.
Like just say them all so we can write them down and then we can work at our own pace.
Fine.
I think that'll give us more time to think about them because we
Okay.
might know some instantly and then be able to spend more time on more time thinking on others. We'll still discuss them one by one, but
If you have like a
most formative.
if you have like a written out list, you could just copy paste it onto the whiteboard.
Yeah.
could.
I'm thinking of like edit some of the like changing
We could
Yeah.
always copy the list and then just like tell us which ones are like not quite what they seem or whatever.
Yeah, so why don't you explain most formative? Because that one might.
to like I guess like what's the game that influenced like
Your taste in gaming the
your
most.
taste in gaming the most?
I think we should. I think we should scrap the rule from the first time, which I didn't really like. Which where
no repeats.
yeah,
We
because I
can't
think
do
I
repeats.
think a game can be the most beautiful you've seen and have the best sound design. Those things aren't mutually exclusive.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like, sure, it does make the list more samey, but it also makes the list more accurate to what you actually believe. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Could I add
it's
try to come up with a runner-up also?
It's in the chat.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Which chat did you put it in?
It's in the general. It's always been in the general. We wrote it in the general in the first place.
Oh, we did.
A lot of these you aren't saying.
Yeah, that's because
right.
I don't like some of them.
Well,
RJ, pick 5. Pick like the next 3 so we can work on them.
Well, that doesn't really help me to look at a list when I don't know which ones you're going to like, does it?
RJ, we did this so far ahead in advance.
Yeah.
There's no prep to be done after that point.
Okay, then we're just gonna go with these ones. That's
Okay.
it.
In this order, because
Oh,
this is
shit.
10 right here.
Oh shit, yeah.
All right, I'm just
What's
gonna go in
number
the order that's.
2? Oh, what? Come on, move it.
Most hours played. First game you played. This is great audio, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry. I have it in the app now.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Can I copy?
It's
from
not
you?
in the great. It's not. This needs to go up, but then it's probably fine. Okay, so third, we're doing most hours played, I assume?
Yes, if we're changing, if we're
sure.
leaving most formative at 2.
Second, yeah.
Was most formative at 2?
Yeah.
You listed it as 2.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get to it yet.
You skipped ahead. Oh my god, RJ, I'm gonna lose my mind.
What is happening? Oh. Okay.
We definitely did this really poorly.
What did you?
We?
What?
Really poorly.
We. He says.
We.
It was
RJ, we planned this like a week
The
ahead of
last
time.
time we did this, we didn't do it. We didn't do it all together. We did it one by one.
sure. Well, I had all of them up on the screen, and then I filled them
We
out.
discussed them one by one.
Yeah, but
filled
I
them-
had them all out on the screen. You can go watch the episode. They were on an Excel sheet, and they were all on the screen
Yeah,
at
and
first, and then I
I
filled
came
in
up
our
with them
answers.
in a Word doc. I came up with it
As
in a
we
Word
went.
doc, and then at RJ.
Yeah, exactly. As we went, but we had all of the categories up in our faces to begin with. All 10 of them.
Oh, they were all I don't know.
They weren't, because you just decided which ones you liked. You just said that 2 seconds ago. My goodness. Okay. So we
No, I addressed each one as it came last time.
exactly, but that's not the
But I want to be able to see them
they
so I
were
can think ahead.
listed in front of you all at once. That was the difference. So like
I guess, but it didn't affect. At least it didn't affect me at all.
well at least so you say right now,
I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
with memory of like 4 months ago. And
Did I?
incentive to say
Most
not
unique
that.
gameplay. Best story.
For sure. But which
Most
one are we
unique
talking about?
Gameplay. I guess we're still, if we're doing
I don't
the
know.
way we did it last time. Yeah. Think about the others, but we'll be entering them in order, I guess.
Interesting.
We already talked about best sound design. Well, kind of. Burnout 3 has a like kind of Need for Speed vibes of like just a lot of like punk rock songs, and just I don't even listen to that much punk rock, but I like those songs specifically. Like I haven't really explored the artists much more than that, but it's just like I don't know. When I hear that song, I'm just like I want to drive fast. I want to go fast. It's like the same thing with like Eurobeat. You just hear like gas, gas, gas. You just like it's dangerous when they come on in the car. And you're stuck in traffic. Like I want to, especially Burnout, because that whole thing was like racing, but also destroying cars was like how you got more boost or whatever. Yeah, that's so far been the only racing game I've really. I guess Mario Kart just kind of counts, but only like realistic I use loosely, but no other racing game has quite captured me like Burnout did. I've never been really a car guy.
Yeah.
I just wanted to destroy something beautiful.
Yeah. I enjoy some of the racing games like Forza Horizon, and I played the Burnouts and Need for Speed. Some of them, like Carbon, I played.
Yeah, as far as like, I'm sure the sound design was like okay, but yeah, the music is the songs are what I remember that how like on the radio.
Yeah.
You had Minecraft, which is we know how good Minecraft music is, or like I don't know. I don't think there's even that many tracks, but it's just I don't know, chill
Yeah.
and iconic.
Yeah, it's just a very it fits the mood of the game better than any any music soundtrack, I feel like. Just perfectly fits the vibe.
I need more like what do they call them in like horror movies, like scare chords. Is that what it's called? When like a creeper jumps out at you.
Oh
or
yeah,
drops
yeah.
on top of you. I think scare chord is like the right. You know what I mean though, like the
Yeah.
piano,
Yeah,
like
I
the
know what you're
violin.
talking about. I don't think it's called a chord.
Scare or something.
It might be a scare. It's like a
I'll
not a
dig it up later.
trill.
Yeah, it's like the dun when something jumps out at you.
Yeah,
But I don't know. I'm
I can't think of what it's
I'm
called.
not a director. But yeah, something like that.
The scare chord is a sudden, sharp frenzo
Oh,
of
is it called
dissonance of
scare
sheer
chord?
noise
Aha!
intended to make viewers
I'm a
jump.
genius.
Yeah,
Really?
scare chord.
Thanks, bud.
I could have sworn it was called something else.
Could have sworn I
Not
was
according to
right.
Google, I guess. Well, I searched scare chord and it came up with the definition we're thinking of.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
there could be other, like, there's certain things that have multiple, like, ways to say them.
all right. I'll take the W until proven wrong.
Like busting a nut can also be called, like, fucking
Nutting a
splooging.
bus.
Yeah, or splooging.
Oh my god, I saw some post from a while back, and it was like somebody used
Are
the
we
term.
filling them out before we talk about them?
Well, we've been talking about them. We were just.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about them, but I'll refrain from writing them until we get to them.
Okay, because I cannot speak and try to think of things and write them out at the same time.
Just like me, I cannot speak and shooter
Yeah.
game at the same time.
I can't do
All right,
two.
well-
I can't
well,
do two
just-
language tasks at the same
Oh, here,
time.
I'll tell my stupid story about busting a nut because it was just not even my story, and you can keep writing. I saw some post about somebody's in boss at work started thinking the term bust a nut was like, I'm gonna like get real mad, I'm gonna like explode like a volcano or something like that. And then they started using it in like business settings. This might have been my brother and me question, and the question was like, do I correct them? And it's no. Why would you remove that bit of joy from the world? I think that's always like the go-to of like, first off, one, it's very funny and very enjoyable to hear somebody think that. And it's like, if they genuinely like think that's what it is, like they can't be blamed for that. Maybe if there's like some bad consequence that could possibly come about from it, but that's like, I don't know, that's unlikely. But it's like, that's such a if somebody in my workplace had something like that, I would actively protect that thing from happening. I love that when people don't know what words mean and then say them anyway. It's just, it makes me happy. Do you guys have anything like that you can think of?
No.
No, I intentionally use lingo that I don't understand perfectly, or just
so
like whatever the hip new lingo that people think is annoying. I use it on purpose.
So you know, but you know you're wrong, but you don't know what the real definition is.
I either know I'm wrong or I'm using it right. It just doesn't care. I just don't care as long as I can make someone mad.
Okay. Well, as
not even
today,
make somebody mad. I just think it's funny to use stupid lingo.
One thing my dad he
or just making up lingo.
Yeah, my dad gets like little like what you know how like on like your phone or like whatever apps that come already downloaded, there'll be like always like a news app or something like that, and then it'll come up in your feed, and you can like disable or whatever. But my dad, it's because it's just news stories that come up, but it's on your phone. My dad calls them whenever he like wants to talk about I saw this phone story the other day, and he keeps calling them phone stories. And my sister and my brother were both living at home at the time, and they're like, you sound like it's just the news. Like, stop calling it that. And when I heard him say it in real life when I went and visited for the holidays, I was like trying not to laugh, and I'm like, you can't correct him. You can't keep making fun of him because then he won't do it anymore. And it makes me so happy to hear something like that in real life.
Phone stories.
Phone stories. You mean the news? No, I mean the phone stories. The phone gets the news. The phone knows. The phone gets to curate.
Honestly, at this point, I'm so distrustful of all information I receive. I'm like, This is all internet. I don't know. I don't know anything.
Yeah, I mean, like, who
I
decides? Who
I
decides
can't
what's...
be bothered to actually find anything out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess it's probably it's better to have. Well, actually, I don't know if it's better to have. Like, I don't really seek out. I don't have like a go-to news source in general. Like, I don't like watch like the evening news or anything like that, or like browse CNN, like their websites or anything like that.
I watch
But,
I watch YouTube channels of like ABC and I watch a little bit of CNN.
Yeah, I see their like live streams come up in like my feed. So if there's like if there's big enough stories to where I should probably know about it, I will see those get recommended. So that's typically how I become surface level aware of stuff.
Yeah. And for when I'm reading news, I read like Reuters and ABC mostly.
Wait, is that how you say that word?
It's Reuters.
Oh,
Isn't it?
Reuters. I don't know. I only ever see it written, so
Me
no
too.
clue.
And I was about to be like, oh my god, I've been saying it wrong.
Well, no, you're probably saying it right. I'm probably saying it wrong. I have no clue.
But if you
Reuters sounds so wrong, but
Reuters
it
sounds
could be right.
Reuters sounds dope.
Yeah, I like Reuters.
I wish it was Reuters.
Yeah. That's how
They're
I'm gonna say it.
Reuters. They roid.
They roid out.
Yeah.
They're all doing
Yeah.
steroids.
If you had came out with any level of confidence, you could have convinced me it was Reuters.
I've
Yeah.
I noticed that we have a couple of similar things.
Oh, same brain syndrome again.
Same brain syndrome. So I think both George
Oh,
and I have
man.
our most formative is Call of Duty.
I don't think mine's Call of Duty.
Yeah, because you haven't played any fucking Call of Duty. You fucking
Dumbass.
chump.
It's
You
probably
idiot.
Pokemon
That's a.
Gen 3.
I have no idea for the last four, like at all. I want
Most
to.
hours played.
I
Fuck.
want to say.
Yeah.
I want
I gotta be honest. I wanted. I like we were we were coming up with these, and I fucked up and didn't include most exciting, which is the one I most wanted to put in here.
Don't know.
Number 11, most exciting.
Oh yeah. Most exciting. I'm not even sure.
Did I play shitty CD-ROM games before I played shitty Game Boy Advance games?
I think I'm gonna say GTA 5 for most exciting.
It might not be Pokemon then. Most exciting?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think
I heard
one
people talk a lot of shit about it though.
about GTA 5.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe it's just the
Oh
multiplayer.
yeah, it can be really good.
I just mean like some of the most excited or fun I've had has been like doing like the stupid. What's the one where like if you slow down you explode? I forgot what it was called. The
The movie is called Speed, but that's not what you're talking about.
no. Oh my god, what is that game mode in GTA called?
I feel like I could have I've mentioned it before independently and remembered it independently before, and now I can't think of it.
Is like attacker defender or
That's another
or
one.
something?
Offense defense is by
Offense
far.
defense is great as well.
Oh my god. Offense defense is so good.
Adversary. Hunting pack.
Just
Hunting pack.
Yeah, a hunting pack, but that's not the one. Oh, that's the one where you have to slow down the
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking you were talking about the one that's an open race between cars that can't go below a certain speed, and the speed goes up every
Oh, that one wasn't as fun.
It goes up every lap.
Yeah.
That one wasn't quite as fun.
Oh, I remember like the parachute one where you have to land. If only we could get a fourth friend that's on consistently.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, if only we knew someone
GTA
like that.
5 sucks if you're playing it. GTA Online sucks if you're playing it alone. But if you can get 3 other people to play it with you, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's like if you have 3 people, it's like 1, 2, or 3.
People.
It's garbage.
And
then if you have 4 people in your party, like including you,
if you can get 6 people in your party total,
it's perfect.
That's when it really lights up, because that's
for like a 3v3,
a really good game of offense defense.
Yeah.
No, 2v2v2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 2v2v2,
Oh, I know
or
what,
even
I
v2.
know what that is. It's
It's
like a
offense,
point A to
defense.
point B.
Yeah.
Offense,
And
defense,
one person has to get there.
And one
and
person's
the
the
other
blocker.
blocker.
person blocks the other.
And
Yeah,
the
yeah,
racer,
yeah.
the racers are in like really old, like Crown Vics or
Shitty
like
cars.
like
Yeah.
whatever, like the huge cars
So you
from
just
the
get
50s.
bullied by like trucks.
Yeah, and the other
Yeah.
people are in like armored sports cars.
Yeah, trucks or
Ah.
supercars or something.
Yeah,
And
it's dope.
it like 2v2 is nearly unplayable because like it's just like there's like not a third person to distract anyone, so it's like whoever has the better blocker automatically wins. Like someone can just get blocked and stuck somewhere, and then they're just sitting there forever until the other person finishes the race.
Yeah.
But once you add that third person, it becomes the greatest like online game mode I've ever played.
The game we played is called Death Road to Canada, right, Obi?
Yeah.
Yeah, Death Road to Canada is good.
I think I put that as my most surprisingly
Enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying not to like think like too recently.
Yeah, I have to because I just can't remember any old games.
Yeah. Like best story, I've enjoyed a lot. I don't want to say BioShock again because I feel like I've definitely liked other game stories better. Like
Mhm.
BioShock's good, but I don't know if it's best.
Yeah.
BioShock hits so many like good pieces, but I
Yeah.
feel like the story itself is not that great. It's mostly like
It's the way it's told.
It's mostly
Yeah,
like an
atmosphere, yeah,
atmosphere, and it's mostly like an atmosphere thing.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
I think my favorite stories I think are either the first Red Dead Redemption or Dishonored.
Red Dead Redemption I did like.
Those are the ones that I feel like
I might have said Red Dead Redemption for deserving of a sequel before
Is
Red Dead 2 came out.
deserving of a sequel? Can it be like the fourth iteration or whatever? Like,
Can I see a game that's already had sequels, you mean?
yeah, because I say
I like Coda 2, so yeah.
I guess
Okay.
I would personally lean more towards a game that hasn't had a sequel but deserves one.
No,
but
no.
It's
I mean,
like,
I literally
it's
can't
on
name
your-
one. So
it's up to you. It's like
yeah,
I would like
I
that's
think
just, like,
I think there
my
isn't-
personal
I don't think-
interpretation would lean that way, but like
I think there isn't much difference for like a game that the second one came out in like 2008 versus like an original that came out in like 2015 that doesn't have a sequel yet. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Those feel like,
Yeah.
if anything, it feels like the 2008 one would be less likely to get a sequel. You know what I mean?
5.
Okay.
Best stories.
Best story I'm stuck on. Hold on. We talked about most formative,
I'm
right?
just
Yeah.
gonna disagree. I'm just going to put Red Dead Redemption because George already has my back with Dishonored.
Oh yeah, I was thinking
Oh, I
of Red
haven't
Dead
played it
Redemption as
yet.
my second. Like I was deciding between those two, and I
Oh
like.
my god! Oh my god! Fucking same brain.
Yeah, I know.
We're just the same person.
Yeah.
Lego Racers. I think I saw somebody else
I think
play
it was
that.
Lego Racers like 2 as well.
I don't think I owned it, but I think I saw somebody else play it. Damn. What a
Really?
throwback.
It was so my parents had it on the computer. Slash game called Jumpman. I don't know how it wasn't on a disc. It was just on the first computer that we had. And it was like it's like a 3-pixel game basically. Like very like
Do you need the like what they are in your actual list, Riley? It makes it kind of hard to read, and I have them over here.
It made sense to me at the time. I can delete it after if I need to.
Okay. It's a little hard to read yours, if I'm being honest.
Oh, sometimes I have like multiple games listed.
Yeah, which doesn't make it any easier either.
No,
sure.
I know.
yeah.
I want to make sure I always touch on them, if not decide on them for my
Yeah. No, I feel
final.
So most of us played
Underrated.
what?
Damn it.
Pokemon Gen 3 is your most formative? That's definitely one of the first.
I think it's probably the first
I played.
RPG I played, and I like RPGs probably the most.
Yeah, I think I'm like an action-oriented gamer partly because of Call of Duty and Star Wars Battlefront 2. Those two together are like the core of. I would rate Call of Duty higher just because it also had multiplayer and like playing online with friends. That's
Yeah.
like the first.
Damn, size.
That's the other thing.
Oh
I
my
didn't have
god!
good-
Oh my
I didn't have-
god! I don't what. Which one was?
I didn't have good enough internet to play a lot of online games for the longest time.
Eight's wait. Isn't eight? But Hydro Thunder's most frustrating.
Yeah, like doing those fucking like challenges to unlock the boats. I just remember some of
Oh
them being
yeah!
like
Oh my god!
super fucking finicky and annoying. So, not that
Yeah.
I don't love that game. It's the same with there's another one, or maybe that's the one I was gonna say. I still love that game.
Most
I
unique
was
gameplay
thinking.
League of Legends. We have to shoot
RJ,
Ryobi.
RJ, focus on one topic at a time. Stop jumping around. I'm
Yeah,
already going out
sorry.
of order.
when I was also thinking of Hydro Thunder, I also thought of Assassin's Creed. It's not like I don't like love both of those games, but it's just like Assassin's Creed. Like sometimes it's like I'm doing the most obvious jump right now. Like how does my guy not know? I'm just jumping from a limb of a tree to a wall. Like you do this all the time. Why aren't you doing it?
I'm gonna take a 90-degree turn and jump into the abyss.
Yeah, it's so annoying. It's like fuck off, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, sometimes that game, especially like I think I talked about this whenever we talked about it, Superlative last, but specifically I tried to get full synchronization. I wasn't really into 100% in games, but I tried for Assassin's Creed 3 and I got every single optional objective for full synchronization except for one, and it was like one of the freaking boat levels, and I just couldn't do it. I gave up. It was like I was just like, this is not pointless. I remember specifically, I was in the middle of doing this challenge I set for myself in this game, and I was talking to somebody, and like this, I was like a sophomore in high school or whatever. I was talking to some kid. He's like, I can't wait to go home and like relax with a nice round of video games. And I'm like thinking of that, and then I think about myself and how angry I was getting. I'm like, I'm not even having fun.
Yeah.
Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
This guy's got it figured out.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, the only game I tried to 100% ever was Red Dead 2, and I think I may have talked about this also last time we did Superlatives.
Yeah.
But I got like 90-something% of the way, and then I realized that I had like skipped one of the missions where it's like, oh, after the mission, do you want to stay and help Micah or whatever? And it's like, no, I don't want to fucking do that. And then and it counts towards it, so I couldn't go back, and I'm like, well, fucking fuck. Okay.
Yeah, that's the worst. If I had the option to fucking, it's like grind Micah up in a meat grinder feet first.
Yeah.
I choose it. I hate
Micah sucks.
Like from like second one, he's a cockbag.
Yeah.
The only half decent thing he does is unlock the fucking dual holsters.
Yeah. God, he's such a fucking loser.
I just like I think probably one of the biggest flaws with Red Dead Redemption 2's story is
Micah hasn't killed
nobody
sooner.
murders Micah.
Yeah. Super unrealistic.
Yeah.
That he survived that long.
Yeah.
That anyone would allow him to hang around or anything.
Allow him to be
Yeah.
alive.
He's so
Allow him to breathe.
He's so horrendous.
He's a waste of air. You suck, Micah.
like you're an outlaw group. Just fucking kick him out.
Did I spell Azkaban right?
He doesn't even. The only thing he does.
Might be
The
an
only
H.
thing he does for
Damn
the
it.
I don't
gang
know,
is get them in trouble.
Yeah. He makes the worst
He's such a
decisions,
violent,
and then he's
such a
so
fucking
unapologetic about it.
psychopath. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a fucking violent psychopath. Like,
No,
I can't
there's
wait to hate him when I play the game.
there's no H, and I spelled it right.
Really?
Yeah.
Good job, bud.
Azkaban.
I can't
yeah.
think of a surprisingly good game.
Well, surprisingly enjoyable, not necessarily good.
Yeah.
Like, what game did you think you would
Enjoyable.
not like? Here's what maybe this will jog your memory, or not give you some ideas.
I'm
Like,
gonna say
I picked-
Paladins.
Oh no, Paladins is so good. I might change my answer. Paladins is great.
Underrated.
I thought
Underrated is
I
probably
would dislike.
Paladins.
Oh yes,
I
no,
started
sorry,
off
underrated
disliking
is.
Paladins.
But I love my
Underrated
brother.
is probably Paladins.
Damn it! But I love. Damn it! I love my. I'll just say 2, like Riley is doing. I'll just cheat and
Yeah,
say 2.
just do both. Just do both.
Because that game is also sick. If anyone wants to get an emulator and play Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban on the Game Boy Advance, it's great. It's sort of like Pokemon, but Harry Potter. It's like turn-based combat. It's very fun.
I think I have seen gameplay somehow.
I've played it very recently, like not all the way through, but I played it very recently on an emulator, like last year.
And held up?
Yeah, I mean, it was still fun. I mean, not fun enough for me to play all of it, but I got like probably like a third of the way through.
Nice.
Yeah. And it was the first game I had ever played with New Game Plus, which I just fell in love with. Yeah, so you can like restart the playthrough, or at least I have memory of doing that. I can't speak to it because I haven't played it. I haven't played it all the way through since I was like 11. But if I remember correctly, it was my first game that I played with New Game Plus, and I thought that was sick. And I hated most games for not having it. Like it was my biggest gripe with Dishonored. Didn't they add it later on in an update or something?
They added it in Dishonored 2.
Oh, it's in Dishonored 2. Okay, yeah. But you couldn't play New Game Plus.
I can't believe fucking Pokemon doesn't have New Game Plus yet. What the actual shit?
Yeah, that's like
the whole.
Yeah, it's such a replayable game, especially with the current audience.
Yeah, the thing I get out of a game of Pokemon is I like feeling like I'm kind of bonding with my Pokemon and going like an adventure with these guys. And there's like a million different Pokemon, and I'll go on some adventure with at most like 10.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You'll use 10 throughout the entire playthrough.
Yeah, I'll use 10 throughout the entire playthrough because at some point in time, you're like you've bonded with a Pokemon, so like it's just like not worth picking up swapping out a Pokemon after you've trained one Pokemon for 20 levels.
Yeah,
you're just not gonna do it.
I don't really like the vibe of the 3D ones. Like I don't know, I can't really put my finger on why, but it doesn't feel like the same. It's probably just like my age too when playing them. Like, you know, I played the 3D ones when I'm like early 20s, and I played the 2D ones, the top-down ones when I was like, you know, 12.
Why aren't I having as much fun? It's because I've experienced better games.
Yeah, and I've matured.
Or at least games that shook it up once in a while.
Yeah, not FIFA though. FIFA doesn't do that. Neither does Call of Duty, really. I mean, no, that's not true. They evolve a little bit. FIFA has basically been the same game for a decade now.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay. Which one have we talked about? All the ones up there, like
I want
most
to talk
hours
about
played.
I want to talk about surprisingly enjoyable. I was going to talk about Genshin Impact, and that this is one of the few games that I tried out. Well, first off, I'm a sucker for free games. I'll try most anything if it's free and if I have a reason to. But I picked this up purely because of advertising. I started playing it, and that's never happened to me with a game.
Is that the one where the whole horn-based, or I called them a horn base. I was gonna say fan base is horny, but aren't they a horn base? That could be said
for a lot of games, but people thirst for them.
It's an anime game. Yeah,
there's definitely
basically all I've seen about this game is people being horny for the game. So
yeah,
that's literally all I've seen.
It's like at least as far as I know, it's like kind of like an open world like exploration kind of
Is it kind of like an MMO type thing?
Like
not really an MMO. There is a multiplayer aspect, but that's not the focus.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like it all kind of revolves around like collecting various attractive anime girls to play as.
No. Wrong.
Yeah, that sounds pretty horny.
What it's about. It's a pretty good 50-50 split between male and female characters.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. See, here's what I'll say. You see like it's a popular mobile game with like an anime aesthetic, and
it's mobile.
Like, yeah, it's a thirst trap. It's both. That's the other thing.
Yeah, it's like
you can play it on console and mobile, and you can actually link the accounts so you can play on both. But if you think about it, it's just like it's like a thirst trap and like a spend your money on gacha. It's definitely spend your money on gacha, but there's, in terms of like it being a thirst trap, it's relatively tame art style, I would say, in comparison to other mobile games that exist. Like if you like compare them side by side, you're like, okay, this game's actually trying to be a game.
Yeah,
but I didn't really play mobile games.
So many games are
much.
thirst trappy.
Yeah,
it's so weird to me. Like I'm very like I'll get thirst trapped super easily by like the music I consume, but not really, but not really the games. It's weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
True. And we respect it.
Oh,
I think it's because I think it's at least for well maybe like I feel like you're spending so much more time on a game and there's so many other things that are going on with a game that it's like, oh, I see you're trying to sell this game to me with sex. You're probably not that
like,
good at the other things that a
that
game
good
is
at
supposed
sex?
to be at.
Yeah, they're probably great at sex, but they're not.
Yeah.
Probably really bad.
No,
But
they're probably a master.
music is like music. It's like a song is 3 minutes long. As long as you can vibe to the beat, it's fun.
Yeah. And then if there's booties, even better. That's like icing on the cake.
You can get thirst trapped.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my most surprisingly enjoyable was a game Ryobi showed me. I didn't think I'd like it that much because I'm not too into like Oregon Trail, which
stuff. Oh.
Yeah. But it's like it's very fun, and I like the sort of decision aspect. But then there's also like the in-game combat looting system.
Yeah, it's got a decent mix, and it's a simple game.
Yeah.
I'm someone who largely expects to enjoy games. I think
that was my biggest
problem with this.
Yeah. It's like it's not even that I didn't even think I'd enjoy it. I was just kind of neutral on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is really good.
Because if I don't expect to enjoy the game, then I don't play the game.
Surprised with.
Or wait. Yeah.
You both talk at the same time.
Sorry.
I'm not sure.
That was my fault. We like when I if I don't think I'm going to enjoy the game, then I don't get the game and I don't play the game.
Exactly.
So I'm never pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
That's a fair point too. It's hard to come up. You can be very curated in what you seek out.
Yeah. Especially today with all these free games and stuff.
Game that you hated and you were least surprised that you hated, it would be League of Legends.
Least surprised that you okay.
Yeah.
I would say most unique gameplay in that I don't play any other game that's like League of Legends. I don't play any other MOBAs or like top-down multiplayer games like that.
But there definitely are some, right?
There are a bunch.
Yeah,
I would probably play the Pokemon version of it if I had a Switch. That was popular for a bit. Not so much anymore.
Oh, is that the one where you like? All I heard about it is like it was like kind of like stealth Pokemon. Is that one?
Stealth Pokemon?
No. You're thinking of Legends Arceus, which is really. Honestly, that might be one of my like most like surprising. I actually really like that.
Do you battle at all? Like, what's the vibe?
There's some infrequent battling. It's mostly about catching and completing Pokedexes. So like you don't even have to battle Pokemon to catch them in that game. You can just like
find them sleeping or something.
Yeah, there is
tranquilize them.
there is an end boss.
You shoot him with a gun.
And surprisingly, in this low battling game, he might be the hardest end boss that Pokemon's had.
Wow.
That Pokemon's ever had.
I might play that game eventually.
Yeah, it's genuinely like. I personally, it's my favorite Pokemon game of all time.
Trying to show all lists.
Just because all the other ones kind of blend into each other and make each other worse by association.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea to make our shit bold just because it's kind of far away on
oh yeah.
On the whatchamacallit? That screen.
So first game. I want to talk about first game.
Oh wait,
a little bit. Oh wait, TF2?
TF2 is most played.
Oh, most played.
Nothing's come close to it yet because I decided
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, there's other games I can play now that I'm not stuck on a laptop.
Yeah.
And I haven't like just devoted that much. I haven't had that much free time to devote and only had one game to play.
Yeah.
Since it was really a combination of those things. TF2 was very low budget to run. I wasn't that interested in playing League at the time. Otherwise, it might have been League, honestly, because League's pretty easy to run too.
I feel like Rocket League's always going to be my 3 because I'm always playing Rocket League and a couple other games.
And other stuff.
I'm pretty sure Rocket League is mine. I'm pretty sure Rocket League is mine, but Star Wars Battlefront 2, I think, like, if you, like, time spent playing games, spent playing this game over, like, a 3-year period, it's like, or like a 2-year period, it might be Star Wars Battlefront 2, because back when I played it, I was playing it all the time. Like it was like I think it was the game I played I'm like, oh, do I want to have a little bit of fun? SWB2 until I didn't have until I didn't have a PS2 anymore.
Yeah.
It was SWB2. Rocket League, I'm sure I have more hours just because I've been playing it since like 2016, 2017.
Sheer span of time that you've been able to play the game.
Sheer span of time I've been able to play the game. I probably have way more hours on it.
Yeah. God, I'm gonna play some Rocket League after this.
I've spent full nights playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. Like,
yeah. What are we at a time? Time right now?
2 hours.
We're pretty.
Okay.
We're going
pretty late.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Rayman. I'm surprised Rayman is the very first game you've ever played.
Yeah, for the original PlayStation. Rayman.
I only vaguely know what Rayman is.
Yeah, I barely remember. I was like literally like 6 years old or something. But like, I remember, you jump through a forest and there's little bad guys that you got to avoid. And he has like long hands that you could use to like grab stuff maybe or punch far away. Because his hands are just like floating. They're not connected to his body. Yeah, they're like
the phrase "long hands" makes me uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, it's more like his hands are floating, ghostly. Not ghostly exactly. It's basically like he has gloves that just float near him, and then he can, he can send the gloves far away to punch or grab or whatever.
He's a stand from JoJo.
Yeah.
It's just gloves to punch shit.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys ever play like CD-ROM games? I feel like those are older.
Yeah, I played them, but I didn't play them until I was I would play them when I went to my grandma's house and I didn't have my PlayStation. Yeah, but it was after my PlayStation.
Yeah,
I played Hydro Thunder on PC disc.
Yeah,
it was one of the first games.
Lego Racers was on my Lego Racers game was on disc for
PC
computer.
Yeah,
that's what I remember.
That was.
I think
that game was sick. It's like genuinely, it was really fucking good. It was kind of like a Mario Kart-ish thing, where you had power-ups, but you could also do like a Lego thing where you built the car you were driving.
Yeah. I think I've seen it.
That was pretty fun.
I might be wrong, but I think I've seen it.
I might have showed it to you.
Modern Lego Racers win.
Yeah.
Most deserving of a sequel.
Dishonored was my best story. I'll just go through my list really quick. Minecraft is the best music. Most formative was Modern Warfare 2, obviously. It's probably still second most hours played as well. Rocket League is most hours played, obviously. I mean, you don't get it to the top 7% in the world without playing a little bit. Rayman, we just talked about that. You don't get
to the top 50% in the world without... Actually, you could do it without playing a little bit. And yeah, I've played a lot.
I think you don't get to the top 100%.
You're like in the top 30%, I'd say.
Without installing the game.
Yeah, but I think so, and I'm in the top 7%, aren't you?
I'm plat in threes.
Yeah, but threes is rigged. You got two loser 50%. Teammates bringing you down. What are you in doubles? You're like Diamond 2, high Diamond 2. So you're a god. Then Rocket League again is the most unique gameplay because it's like the only game I played that's like basically just a physics engine.
Yeah, nothing else
Essentially.
is really like
Yeah,
Rocket League
Rocket League-
that has that popularity.
Yeah.
Rocket League is also on there. I put Sid Meier's Pirates just because this game needs to be shouted out.
Oh yeah,
I
that
feel
game's
like
sick.
At every
as
opportunity,
frequently
yeah.
as and it's like yes, it does so many things that I never see done anywhere else, and I'm like, why not? And like, I'm sure there are other games with like real time like trading
Yeah.
where like different like places will desire different things at different prices
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But oh my, like just like the way it and all like it
It's
just
super.
works so fucking well.
Yeah.
Everything
It's
like
super
and
immersive. I feel like.
yeah, it really is surprisingly extremely immersive, despite the
Yeah.
fact that I would say its main issue is that the sword fighting is the worst. It's the
Yeah.
worst I've ever played. It's
Yeah.
horrendous and terrible, and I hate it.
Yeah. The
But
sword fighting is, and it's so spammable. You can just spam the quickest option and you'll win almost every fight.
yeah,
So. Yeah, the sword
um,
fighting isn't great, but the sailing and the ship fighting is super fun.
yeah, and the way
And just
they
the
do
resource
things,
management.
the way they do things, I don't know. It's just like I feel like with like a lot of modern games, it's like okay, you don't even have to be told how the game works because they all work the fucking same. And
Yeah.
you just like okay, I understand everything without ever having played the game before. Drop me in.
Mm-hmm.
But like Sid Meier's Pirates was like everything was an interesting and sensible mechanic.
Yeah.
All of the mechanics made sense.
Yeah. I agree. Didn't I show
Like
you
there's
that
like an
game?
aging. Yeah, you showed me that game.
That's what I
There's
thought.
like an aging mechanic. You could
Yeah,
like just like
yeah.
of old age. That's
Yeah.
how that's how most games of that game would end. Your character
Yeah.
would just die of old age.
Yeah.
Could you
Oh.
get a new character, or is it just like the one
No.
guy?
No.
You use it to start all over.
I think that means
Yeah.
you win, right?
No.
No.
The quote objective is there's this guy who like wronged your family
Yeah,
and
and
you have to like follow clues to hunt him down, and it's so goddamn difficult.
And you
Yeah.
would
Like,
die
the
of old
closest-
age before he did?
Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah,
Even
it doesn't
though
make
he's
any
older
sense.
than you.
Yeah, and
It doesn't
he
make any
like kidnapped
sense.
your family when you were a young teen.
Yeah.
So like really doesn't make sense.
I got to the point where I couldn't progress in the game because my character was too old and I couldn't fight fast enough.
Oh.
So I would lose every single
Sword fight.
one-on-one, every single sword fight.
Yeah.
And it just had so many like
Sounds like a skill issue.
oh my god, it had so many really good mechanics that I would love to see again.
I wonder if on the PC it has like mods to fix some of its like
Yeah.
Worse
Some of
features.
the juicier shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Worse features.
Like makes the
Um,
objective a little more easier and makes sword fighting more interesting, etc.
Speaking of things I really liked in games, I'm also going to shout out Need for Speed Carbon because it had a conquering mechanic, and that could have been in one of my most formative. The fucking conquering mechanic in Carbon was I don't know. I really like changing the map to my color.
Yeah. It's very reminiscent of like the like Civ or something where you like map paint sort of a thing.
Yeah, I really think there's a lot of I really think there's a lot of non-Civ games that could benefit from coloring the map.
Yeah. I agree.
Most frustrating for me is Trials.
That sounds like a frustrating game.
Yeah.
From what I've
I
seen
didn't
of it.
even think of
Yeah,
Trials. Trials is good.
I thought of it because I bought the newest Trials game on the Switch recently, and
Is it still that one that's like sort of futury looking?
no, it's the one after that. Which
There's a new one?
Thank God. Yeah, and it looks very similar to Trials Evo.
Evo,
which
that
was the
it.
one we played. Yeah,
Fusion is the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, Fusion was the one you were thinking of. The
Is it still
current
like a
one.
side scroller?
Yeah,
it's
it's
kind
a
of like
side-scroll.
it's like a BMX side scroller.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's super fun.
Trials. What's this?
HD was the original, right? Or wait,
Yeah,
no.
HD was the original. Although it might have just been called Trials the first time, and then HD was the sequel.
Yeah. There was a Java game called Trials, and then there was a Flash game called Trials 2, and then Trials HD was the first console version.
Yeah. The current one is Trials Rising.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, it's really good. I still have not a hope in hell of doing the extreme difficulty levels. Like I tried them and I literally can't get past the first obstacle.
Oh wow. I kind of want to try this.
Yeah, and then they've also added a new thing that I don't think was in Trials Evo, where they have people who will give you like challenges to complete, and some of them are like do like 15 flips and catch up to like an AI racer that started ahead of you, or do like do like a lot of them are do X number of flips. At least the really hard ones are do X number of flips and you only have a certain amount of time to finish, to like the point where like you have to do it right, you can't crash, and you have to do it quickly, and you have to fit in a shitload of flips, and it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Because it's so easy to fuck it up.
I remember I found that game, or the first one, I think, because like this YouTuber I used to watch, I can't even remember what YouTuber he was, but he used to like do prank calls, and like most of the time his gameplay would be like just trials in the background while he's doing prank calls.
It's still a really fun game. Way better. Way. I didn't like Fusion at all. This is way better than Fusion.
I only played the demo of Fusion, and it didn't.
Yeah,
hook,
I didn't.
hook
Yeah,
me to
I
buy.
didn't. I only played the demo.
Yeah, and I.
Yeah.
What has been have you guys ever broken a controller? What's the closest you've come to breaking a controller?
I think I probably did when I was like a kid playing Modern Warfare 2. I was an angry boy. I was an angry 13-year-old. So
I've never broken a controller.
Do you think you did, or you just?
I would guess I did.
If you did, it was probably then.
I would guess I did. If I had to put money on it, I would say I did.
Okay.
In fact, I think I can vaguely remember. I think I threw it.
Did you ever?
I had like a fireplace in my bedroom. It didn't work anymore, but like, and I'm pretty sure I threw it meaning to like throw it onto my bed or something, but it hit like the stone.
A hard stone, yeah, and it broke.
Yeah.
The only I've thrown controllers, like I had when I played on like console, I had like beanbag chairs in that room, and thank God they were beanbag chairs to like even like carpet might have been like not soft enough.
Yeah.
When I was trying, I specifically remember doing the Force Unleashed on the hardest difficulty, and I was like throwing my controller, spiking it straight down into the beanbag chair, and it'd just be like squish, and I'm be like, I'm glad this is here, but I'm still angry.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm surprised.
I've definitely like cocked my arm with a controller in hand and been like, no, I'll have to replace that with my money. So
that costs money. You can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, the only time I broke a controller is when I wasn't paying for them.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom. Oh. Anyway, we don't really have a ton of time for Rex or anything like that, so I think we should just...
I am going to I do really want to get this correction out there. I'm going to retroactively take a point away from you. So now we're even in terms of how good of friends we are, I believe. Change my answer. Change my answer from Harrison Ford to Samuel L. Jackson. Absolutely nothing that man has been in that he hasn't been fucking fantastic.
It still wouldn't, just to clarify, I wouldn't be even. I'm 1, 0, and 1, and you're 0, 1, and 1. Because that would change it to a draw.
Oh yeah. I meant draw the last game.
Yeah. Overall.
Yeah. Draw the last.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Cool. We're on the same page.
Hydro Thunder deserves another game.
Oh yeah,
I really want to play more Hydro Thunder.
I want to play more Mercenaries too. That game's sick.
Coder 3, it's
you've
in legal hell.
successfully advertised it to me. If they made a Mercenaries 2 too, and came out with it, I'd buy it and play it with you.
Yeah, it's basically GTA, but it's like mercenaries in like a developing country type of thing, where you get like contract missions from like different rebel groups or the government or whatever to complete missions, rather than like being a criminal in like a first world country.
I've also put GTA 5 on most underrated simply because of how much hate I see for the game, and like
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm like, oh my god, just play it better. You're playing it wrong.
Yeah. Oh, like
Oh, it's so
GTA.
grindy. You don't have to grind to do anything fun in GTA Online. There's
Yeah.
nothing worth doing that you have to grind, except for like the heists. But it's so easy to get like the
Yeah.
$1 million it takes to start doing heists.
Yeah, it's really like you play any of the adversary modes for like a couple months, you'll have enough to like go heist with your boys as well.
Yeah.
It's like the GTA 5 is kind of another one, like how we were talking about the other day with Rick and Morty, where it's like I feel like it gets a worse rap because just like strictly because of its fan. No, strictly because it has a shitty fan base.
Yeah.
Like douchebags are attracted to the game, so it makes the game seem worse.
Yeah, for sure. There's so many people I see complaining about like, oh, like you're trying to do something and then some shithead in the overworld blows you up. I'm like, yeah, don't spend any time in the overworld, idiot.
Yeah, go to adversary lobbies, you dipshit.
Yeah, play the game modes, do races. Like,
yeah. Oh, the racing, it's one of the best like multiplayer racing games, and it's not even a racing game.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Anyway, I think we've gone long enough.
Yeah, we've gone too long enough.
I'm gonna quickly do my vocab word, which I had actually had time to draw. At the
no,
bottom
you don't
here
have time to do the vocab word. We're shutting it down.
No, it's very quick. It's what? The word for what is nan or nani.
Okay.
Which you might recognize.
We
from
all
anime.
know that.
Nani. Do you know what it looks like, RJ? I didn't think so.
Yeah,
now you
dumbass.
No, I'm not gonna remember what it looks like.
And
well, you'll have a nice little drawing to reference in this video. All right, bye
Maybe?
everybody.
Well,
It's time to be done.
Well, I feel left out, so I'm gonna do a song. I didn't have enough time to think of a song
You're
that's
the one
like
who suggested not doing them.
genre. Well, now we did it anyway, so we might as well.
But mine took like 30 seconds, if that. Okay, fine.
Mine would already be done if you hadn't interrupted me. I was gonna say, before I was rudely interrupted, "Bougie" by Niall Blackman is my song of the week.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
and the entire Minecraft soundtrack as well.
Yeah, that too. Anyway,
that goes without saying.
Peace be with everyone. Happy New Year. We're signing off.
We've done an episode since in the new year, right?
Yeah, but it's still happy.